I lost 4 games of beer pong on Saturday.
That seems sanitary to do during a pandemic.
Yeah,
Drinking beer from a golf. It was great.
that everyone's touched.
Yeah, there's a reason why I didn't drink.
That's
Yeah,
the reason why you didn't drink?
Yeah, because I'm not an
Legit
idiot.
reason to me.
'Cause I'm not fucking retarded. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I also
like,
wasn't gonna
especially-
bring it up at the party and make everyone be like, "Oh yeah, we're fucking retarded."
Well, I
Especially
mean,
New
after
York.
being after us being together all that time, if somebody did have something, the water dipped beer ball, because we damn sure did.
You notice I was
gonna be
washing
the
my hands.
deciding
You
factor.
notice I was washing my hands the whole fucking time we were there.
No, because when I got there, you dueled twice, and that was it. I didn't see you wash your hand once since I got there, and I got there around 11.
I was washing my hands literally the entire time. I washed them twice while you were there alone.
Were you wearing your masks, everyone?
No, nobody was wearing masks by the time I got there.
Even Pence said wear a mask.
Mhm.
And he doesn't.
And the man, and
Until
he
you're
doesn't
home.
believe in science.
He doesn't even science.
Especially in
Ah.
like New York, where like isn't that like the epicenter of all?
Wrong.
Yes!
No, 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 no.
Currently,
No,
New
we're
York
not.
has the lowest number of cases
Exactly.
in the country.
Because most of us listen. Florida outdid us. Cali outdid us. What was the other one?
Texas.
Arizona and
Texas
Texas are both
outdid us.
hotspots.
All those red states outdid us.
California is
For
not a
your
red
information, New York State is by like area is mostly red. It's just you guys down there that kind of skew the scales towards blue.
There's more of us down here than you guys up there. Shut up.
Exactly. That's why I said by
Look.
area.
Look, just because you have the current least number of cases doesn't mean that the rest of you didn't get it then get better because
Well, no,
it's too
I'm
weak.
gonna be quite honest. I actually had a COVID test at the antibody test. Actually Friday, and I was negative. I've been clean this
And-
whole.
Negative for both.
Yeah, I got no antibodies and I never caught it. God damn it, what do you mean? I took a test. I took
You
two-
should not be hanging out with people then.
Why?
You're exactly the person that shouldn't be hanging out with people.
Nah.
Because you have no immunity to it.
You have
I-
no immunity to it, and because you just had a negative test, you're overconfident in yourself, and if you do get it, you'll spread it to fucking everybody.
Yeah, see, I have my antibodies. I'm good.
Approve of your Long Island attempt, your Long Island accent attempt there. That was solid.
I've
Trying to
had a
get through,
couple,
trying to get through to the New Yorker with your Long Island accent there.
I had a couple iced teas.
A couple Long Island iced teas.
How long have we been live? I didn't do that on purpose, did I?
Wait, we've been live this whole time. I was waiting for an intro.
So everyone knows about Jason's bad habits.
Yeah, everyone knows that Jason licks doorknobs, and he's like, I'm the most powerful Jedi ever.
I have a mildly decent immune system because of everything I naturally.
lick doorknobs. Jason.
And I ain't
21.
never one time licked a door. No, don't
Jason,
do
you know
that.
what you sound like? You sound like those guys who are like, I never get any girls pregnant. I always pull out. That's what you sound like, right?
And that is decidedly
First of all-
untrue.
First of all,
Father of five.
Father.
Well, Jason
okay.
was
First of all,
also
I am
one of
not
those
a
guys.
father of 5. Not even. a
No,
little
I'm
bit.
saying that's what the quote is from. It's from a father of 5.
Listen, my pull-out game is decent. I never say it's too strong. Okay.
I don't think it is.
No, that was no. I had my son intentionally. We was planning on it. We conceived it. We tracked the whole thing. She said, "This is the best time to get knocked up," and I said, "Okay." And it wasn't even one where I was trying particularly hard. It was actually
Yeah,
what
he was a
got
pretty
me-
half-hearted
Humble
fuck,
brag.
actually. He just
Humble
kind of,
brag.
he just kind of rolled over and.
no. Actually, no. I laid back. She did the work. I came and took a nap. Ta-da! My son is born. Because as soon as he asked me what happened,
This was
I mean that describes the male.
This was Jordan?
counterpart of it.
this was Jordan.
no, I'm not Jordan's biological father.
No, you're Jaden's biological father.
Yes.
That's right.
So-
You named your biological son after a Yu-Gi-Oh character.
Stop saying that. Y'all
Are
got
you
me in so much
serious?
trouble. No, I didn't name him after that.
Yeah.
She
His
No.
name is literally Jaden
Oh,
Yuki.
no.
you know,
It's literally Jaden Yuki.
What's his middle name? Jason, what's his middle name?
Jonathan Ernesto.
Okay, it's not Yuki. You're telling me it's not Yuki.
It's not Yuki. And
Well,
I'm
here's
gonna
the
say
thing.
this. No. I gotta say this. In our community, the name Jaden has become highly popular among this generation. That's overall one.
I
Two,
wonder why.
There is a tradition in my family going
guys-
as back
there's
as
a lot
my
of
great
Yu-Gi-Oh?
grandfather. All the males, all the firstborn
Tradition.
males, are named with a J.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's basically like, you know.
It's Jose, then Juan, then John, then Jason, then Jaden.
Three of those.
That's
have a
all
J.
I
yeah, over at Jason's
Juan
place.
is with a J. Juan and Jose are both with J's.
Yeah, over at
just spell it
Jason's family is literally like Jorge's Loco Adventure, basically. Is what...
Listen here, you racist sounding bastard. Okay, and on my mom's side, technically, it's John.
Dios mío!
Well, here's the thing. He
I was
clearly wanted to
technically-
put Yuki as the middle name, but the wife.
I
said
did
no.
not. The wife, no. I originally was gonna name my son
Dio.
Tyrese. Okay.
Mr.
She vetoed that. She's like, you're not naming my son that because of the whole Ty
Mr.
thing.
Joester.
I was okay. She was like, no Tyrese. And I'm like, fine. How about Jaden?
Thank you,
And
Ryan.
then,
Yep.
Unfortunately, my. What's wrong with the name Tyrese? Hogan threatened.
Mr. Joester in the chat just told us to do
Mr.
something.
Joester.
Maybe we should do. Maybe
We are
should,
doing something.
Maybe we. Well, fine. Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe we should, instead of making fun of Jason, name it as.
We're waiting for Lancer to join the game.
Oh,
Before he has arrhythmia.
the arrhythmia. What?
So,
It's
You
before-
think I'm joking?
before Jason.
That old man can barely duel.
So who's doing it first?
I am.
So am
Ryan versus
Am I looking for a Renathon here?
Yeah.
either that or Lancer or me.
So Ryan,
I think
as
all
someone
three
who
of them
hasn't
show up.
been
You'll have to
keeping up,
check show locked room.
Fuck. I
How was
should've-
the status of your last round?
Gotta type in
What was the
Ada.
status of my last round?
Yes.
I was 0-2 last round.
What's the password?
What do you think it is?
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
Kieran, can you start the game?
Yes. Dude!
Dude.
I was waiting.
Thank you.
You know, one of these days, guys, we're gonna try and get Ryan into the password. We gotta feel him up to it, warm him up.
Feel me up to
We're
it.
just gonna give him them launch codes and then he'll be good.
It's like Stockholm syndrome.
That's what we should do. We should make the password various launch codes and then it's like a secret for anyone who knows how to use
But then they also know our tastes.
them.
They're like keeping
got-
that just a little bit mysterious.
We've got
Just a
Lancer
little
with the
bit.
going first play.
And oh god, I don't even know what this is. Is that Slimer from Ghostbusters?
Nope. That's an @Ignister.
Oh, that's such a
I'm about to
stupid
be
game.
educated in how don't at me in the
What?
comments actually works.
What?
Main phase? Battle phase?
I don't think
Oh.
that's how the deck works.
How does the deck work? Oh,
But
It
Ryan,
gets evenly matched.
no, it doesn't.
does he main deck evenly? That's rude.
Yes.
Sure does. But Link Guribo, the Link 1 @Ignister card, negates trap effects.
You know what? I could totally use that in my shitty Cybers deck.
Ooh, spicy Ryan. The
You get
Swallow's
from the top,
Nest
too.
from the hand.
Ryan has been main decking the evenly matched because he forgot to unside.
No, I'm main decking it. But this is a hard going second.
Deck check.
Ew!
Dodge deck
Ew.
check.
Where's the second Swallow's Nest?
Gross. Alright. Alright.
It's okay. He's only got one card in hand.
What could?
Probably
It's not like
five
he's
green
playing
or
a Cybers deck where
Oh, that's
everything
bad card
has-
advantage right there.
something. Oh, that's a rip.
that's real bad card advantage.
Oh,
There was a
no,
lot of-
a
there-
single interruption.
there-
Only cost him his entire hand.
There was a lot of waiting for. I have literally no cards in play whatsoever. Like,
So
like,
here's something interesting though.
turn and
I don't think. Ryan, stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a second. I'm trying to look at his great.
pop his field spell and win.
Ryan, I'm trying to look at.
Sorry. Can you hit
I'm
the
at
F1
a-
keys
Oh,
to
okay.
pull it up without?
No, not a spectator anymore. Okay, so no, he couldn't have. That was his only play. I thought Doyan was Hikari.
Doyan
The Dark
was,
Monster.
I thought Doyan was Akari. What the fuck does that even mean?
The Dark at Ignister Doyan adds, when it's normal or special summoned, adds an at Ignister from your graveyard to your hand. Hikari, the Light at Ignister, is a Rhoda.
Isn't she the last Digi Destined?
Yes.
No, that's Kari.
Not no, you're done, Jay. But no, it's this other card.
I got your reference. I got your reference.
She had the
I understand.
objectively.
Yeah, there you go.
She did have the objectively best Digimon partner.
No, she had the objectively worst one.
I'm pretty sure
Anja Woman.
Anja Woman, that's her name.
That's her
I'm
freaking
sorry.
ultimate.
Gatomon is a champion level Digimon who gets her shit kicked around by rookies.
But she's not very big.
It
Isn't
doesn't
she also, like,
matter. She's a champion level Digimon.
Like how we just
Honestly-
checked out of the duel, but just because
I
like
mean, I'm just
It
doing,
doesn't-
you
He's
know,
dead.
because Ryan's just
Dave.
over here clicking circles just to see what he.
I'm
Ryan-
just clicking circles.
Ryan has killed Lancer.
So here's the thing, Kieran. You know his deck better than most people here do. Was there anything Lancer could have done, or did he just get outplayed?
If Ryan
Look,
didn't
right.
have the Swallow's Nest, then or
It would have
the Ash
without the
Blossom.
swallows. Yeah, I mean,
Blossom was the important one because if he had gotten to play Hikari, he could have searched an extender, special summon Link Guribo, used Ignister Island's effect to special summon extra monsters, gone into Dark Paladin, and then kicked the shit out of Ryan.
yeah.
I see.
If Ryan had
So Ryan
Nash,
just had the out, was the thing.
If Ryan didn't have Ash there, Ryan was probably dead.
Ah,
Ad Ignister can go from one card to full board like that.
very interesting.
It's a Vrain's archetype.
Mm-hmm.
Vrain's archetypes are either 0 or 100.
or
The
Hero.
game plays the fishy things,
Real
and all he
quick.
does is sit on turtle all game.
Yeah, I said
No,
you're
I
either
don't!
0 or 100.
Real
Exactly. Like, look at
Hey Ryan,
Trickstar.
how are you?
They have one card that makes Link Force. Look at Rockets. They have an FTK. Look at fucking Code Talkers. They have a card that's a non-once per turn search from deck. Just because you're summoning, go +1.
Very interesting.
And they have material that you can use as link material from your hand that you're searching off of your cards. Tindangle even special summons 3 face-down monsters. Dino Wrestlers special summon Pancratop.
Oh boy.
That whole long spiel was a setup for that one
That
little.
was that was a good punchline.
Someone's Pancratops.
Not a punchline, that's a dick.
Someone's Pancratops.
Ugh, that was my favorite.
Opening the
Dino
double
Wrestler.
Cyanide mining.
Yeah, double mining. There's Picari.
Picari,
It's the Digidestin.
Ooh, and Island. I
Kari,
hope
and
Ryan has
Hikari are different things, apparently. Is that Simon from Ghostbusters?
IGG at Ignister.
That's
Special search Doyan.
Goku's wife that he's never
Link
kissed.
Guribo. See, it's Guribo because he's angry.
Yeah.
Look at those angry.
Link Haribo go. Brrr.
It's also not a Karibo then,
Nope.
or a joke. Not that there's much of an archetype, but
Oh, he got Ivoryborn.
that's true though. Kari's the dub name of Hikari, so I was actually correct. Get
But
out
the
of
name
here.
of the card is Hikari.
Angry boy.
By the way, Dave, did you look at that tutorial guide I sent you over Facebook?
I did, but the thing was, it says, like, if you're out of lust, just go sleep to get more. I'm like, well, that's what I assumed you had to do. I couldn't figure out how to sleep.
Well, the whole game's about sleeping around, Dave.
Oh my god, I know, but...
I don't know. I need some sleep too. It's kind of hard sometimes.
Ooh, transcode. Revive. Wicked?
The only thing engraved.
Part of the Guribo archetype.
So-
Part of the Guribo.
Island lets him special summon add Ignisters from his hand, but for the rest of the turn, he can't special summon monsters of that attribute.
So he's locked out of wind.
Wind, light, and dark. He's summoned.
That part of whatever he's summoned.
Yes, he has summoned. He summoned Pakari, Doyon, and.
So as
Uru.
soon as you summon something, you can't summon another card of that attribute.
What are these things anyway? Like, what are they? Slimes?
You can't use Ignister Island to summon it at least. So now he's summoning Aichichi, and then Dark Templar special summons as many level 4 or lower add Ignister monsters in the grave whenever something special summoned to its link zone. So it can fill up its link zones again whenever something special summoned to it.
Power overwhelming.
Which is how they maintain their advantage and do dumb shit like Cyber's Quantum Dragon. When Bururu sent for a Synchro Summon, he can target a monster in the graveyard that was used for the summon and special summon it. Pakari can target another add Ignister monster and turn them level 4. Which he'll then use to summon Light Dragon.
It must really
Then
suck
he'll
if Ignister is your Discord name.
So this is fun. He used Idol Reborn, and now to summon Link Disciple to trigger Doyon's effect to add Idol Reborn.
And that's a quick play,
Yep,
which is neat.
quick play Monster Reborn. Now he goes into Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax, and you can't attack.
Alright, Ryan.
So where's that evenly?
Main deck to even imagine.
Instead, detach.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Look at this. Ryan is reading.
He's
Very
got a pretty
exciting.
big wall of text.
So I can't attack anything except Quantum.
And Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax is the only thing you can attack.
Because of his effect.
Yep.
One of those is a face down Monster Reborn, but I don't know what the other one is.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. All right.
It's Mirror
Well,
Force.
let's see if I can break through this.
Alright.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
See, I think Lancer would do well from not playing combo decks. It would be good for his heart. For those of you in the stream that are not familiar, Lancer has an hour-long ritual that he does before every single tournament match, where he completely turns off his computer, he goes, takes a shower, makes a cup of tea, comes back and turns his computer back on.
Takes an hour?
Yes.
There it is.
He must wash off their gunk.
No, it's to clear his head.
Oh.
He did it when he was a professional boxer too.
Now, there's some deep lore to the people on my Discord that...
You never even thought about, did you, Dave?
No.
Dave is never on the Discord.
That's not true!
Dave is on the Discord just to ping people.
That is true.
This list video.
That's
Hey,
true.
everybody,
leaves
look
all
at me.
day.
So
And
he
then-
has
Everybody
no, he
leave
has
me.
no interaction with me, right?
Technically. I
mean-
come on, Lancer, you gotta let me embellish some.
He was actually a hobo, and he was just getting into hobo fights. Some would
Hobo with a
consider that...
shower?
He could be a semi-professional.
Semi-professional hobo fighter?
See, he's.
I don't
not
think
a
there's
hobo.
I don't think there's an actual league for that, Jason.
You have to understand, he doesn't fight as a hobo. He fights hobos.
Cleaning up this
God.
town. I think that's just assault.
He has to cleanse the sin off him, alright?
I think that just
Like,
makes him a misguided, like, vigilante, right?
Yeah, like the Punisher.
Yeah, it just makes him the Punisher. But the Punisher is actually, like, punishing bad people. Beating up hobos is morally
Not what the
gray at best.
Punisher does not do that.
Hobos knew what they were doing when they got into the ring.
Morally gray at that.
Ryan is performing the steps to make Yu-Gi-Oh happen.
There's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh going on here.
It's some pretty nervous Yu-Gi-Oh! But it is Yu-Gi-Oh!
His vigilante name is the Glass Ceiling.
Aww. That's a
Oh,
lot of
I-
life points that you activated an infinite impermanence zone. No, Ryan, you were the chosen one.
We've all been there, though. I've done
Focusing
that a
on,
few times.
yeah, I've done it. I do that all the time.
Columns.
You
am I
were
right?
supposed to bring balance to the Yu-Gi-Oh, not pay life points.
Ooh! Plan...
Oh, is that a 0-5? Oh,
Plan
shit.
B!
This got legit.
He
good
had
card.
a backup plan.
That's a
No,
good
the
card.
Infinity was just nice to have. This was my.
You also activated that in the
I
same...
did that again.
Wait, what?
Did that again. Ah, yeah, yeah.
Ryan, no,
Again,
Ryan,
Ryan,
you were too. You were in the moment. You were too.
I'm-
you
caught
got
up.
too hype.
It's habit.
Stop it,
This
Ryan.
isn't Duel Links. You didn't have to do that.
Can you imagine how good impermanence would be in Duel Links? Because you can't, like, you just play the center column and be like, wow, it'd be a shame if literally you couldn't do anything this turn.
Too bad none of your back row could do anything for the rest of the turn.
None of your back.
You can't help but avoid it.
You
Fucking
gotta sit
stupid
here
game.
and set cards intentionally, just
Oh.
set it, and you can play on the other end.
Stupid.
That
I haven't
was
seen Zero Fine in years.
that was a terrible terrible
XG.
showing, but would have
That
had
that
a
was
card in
rough.
hand. Yeah, would have had a card in hand and Cyber Dragon
Now, if
Infinity
he
on the field.
loses to your two extremely avoidable misplays,
Yeah. If I don't lose,
I mean, right now you got a setup, so you're not defenseless.
The
But-
issue is that Lancer still controls Ignister Island.
Ryan's got a negate.
it is negated, I believe,
It's till like the end of next
Until
turn.
the end.
the end of his next turn. So those cards are negated until my turn.
I haven't seen Zero Fine in years.
Zerofine's really good. It's just an ignition effect, so everyone's
that's
like,
fine.
You have to understand, you can't let Lancer lose. If Lancer loses, he's gonna take a shower, and there's gonna be a lot of innocent hobos because of this game.
he's hitting real hard tonight. I don't know what it is. Harder than normal.
Yeah, well, I heard he lost at a children's card game, and he hasn't come back.
Oh,
Damn, Ryan, what are you gonna do
you gotta
with
get
this?
him away from Penn Station.
The pens dispense my pen.
If
Uh,
Jason would
let
get
it
that
go.
joke.
I hope
sorry,
you
what?
did.
And search Picari. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it's time for Ryan's game to crash again.
Uh-oh.
That was one time. It was one time.
Oh, it crashed. Damn.
Uh-oh.
Chat is a cruel mistress tonight.
Yeah, I just think it's an entire group. Yeah, mean.
This is a good duel. It just got real interesting.
Terraforming.
Probably. You think about negating that terraform, Ryan?
Honestly, he is.
I mean, I would. Shouldn't you let the terraforming go through to negate the field spell?
Unless he can prevent
It's a deck
Ryan from doing so.
Can he prevent Ryan from doing so?
It is some weird way to.
That
do
would
it.
be coaching, Dave.
Because I don't know how this deck works.
I do, and I also know how Ryan works.
Yeah, he plays
Okay.
things in columns of impermanence.
Ooh.
Okay, that was only twice, Dave.
Notice he put his face down in that column too. He's really dedicated to that center column.
Bad Yu-Gi-Oh players always are.
He's like, man, my spell traps go here or bust. I don't give a shit.
It's your boy.
Splash Mage makes all of the hot guys.
It's an enemy too.
I really wish I was actually just watching this match instead of looking at it through the actual stream because I didn't ask the password.
I mean, there is hobos in Central Park, especially at night,
I
but
typed in for what he capital F'd it.
there's more on 34th Street.
It's lowercase.
Uh-oh.
Like, if you really want to, like, go through a gauntlet of homeless people, I think it'd be 34th Street. You'd start at, like, Grand Central and make your way down to Penn Station, just clobbering, like, for the quarter mile.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I don't judge Lancer.
Stop at
It's
Herald
like-
Square and land a smackdown.
It's like Rocky, except it's
Except you're, committing felony after felony after felony.
I don't judge Lance. Alright, he's got some demons he's got to work.
Uh-oh.
I don't think it's the other people's responsibility to help them deal with them, though.
Well, good game, Ryan. Game 3.
He should be able to stop him.
Can't.
Feels bronze, man.
Heroin Square. Lol.
Karibo!
Yeah, the
If you
impermanence. That was the difference because
Oh yeah, you had
that was
that.
the difference. Yeah.
It's okay, you got this, Ryan. I believe in you. Wait, so
We can brutalize way more homeless people than you pussy New Yorkers. That's fucked up.
wait a second.
That is
I don't
absolutely
wanna take
twisted. All right,
No. The Philly guy is not talking smack like that, all right? I will go out into these streets, mask off, and fuck up every homeless person.
See, in Tulsa, we don't do that to our own homeless people. We go on vacation and do that to yours.
I like how everyone just has something to do when it comes to
Tulsa,
beating up
can you tell the difference between your homeless people and the regular civilians?
Yeah.
Mm.
Homeless people don't go to Whataburger.
Oh,
Look.
well, if that's not profiling, that's real, man.
What do you mean? You can't afford Whataburger if you're homeless? You can afford Quick Trip, though.
I don't even know what a quick trip is.
Imagine a 7-Eleven mixed with like a corner store, like the small, corner store you go to, combined with a gas station.
No,
That's
7-Eleven.
a Quick Trip. No. It's more than a 7-Eleven.
The hard part is not finding homeless people in Chicago.
Yeah, this is game 3.
in Pittsburgh, everyone looks homeless. Is that true?
The sad part is I cannot confirm or deny such statements.
I have family in Pennsylvania, but they live in the middle of nowhere, so
You know, if you live in the mountains, are you really homeless?
they live in Pennsylvania, so I don't know if they certainly probably look homeless.
Wait.
Look
There's a place, wait. No. There's a place called Pennsylvania.
Yes.
I mean, it's not a real place. It's like a
it's
joke. It's a joke name.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like literally something you have to sign at the bottom of like a letter you would send.
I mean, you could. It'd probably be funny.
They technically weren't.
Most of PA's in the middle of nowhere. That is also true. Explains why you have posted speed limits of 70 miles per hour.
I see nothing but numbers.
Wicked is clever. I like the Wicked. I eat those. Can confirm.
Now it's in my head.
Can confirm. Cyber's Wickeds are delicious.
He's getting beaten up.
Hearts on fire. Come on, Ryan.
What?
Well, it's not his turn.
You can do it, Clubber Lang.
Wait a second. Why are you calling him Ryan Clubber?
I wouldn't call him Apollo Creed, certainly.
I don't think you should call him either.
Actually, no, Ivan. He's definitely Ivan.
Ivan.
He's an Ivan?
If he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
He does.
I'm sorry, I watch good movies.
Hey, the first Rocky is good. And the fourth one's good if you like shitty movies. Three is forgettable. 5 is really bad. And 2's okay. 2's okay.
I mean, that whole movie was actually fairly decent.
2 is the only one that's passable.
I liked what is it? Would it be technically 6? Even
That's
though
the
it doesn't
one
have a
where
number.
Yeah, it's called Balboa. That's what I
Yeah,
just said.
it's
Isn't it?
Balboa. Yeah, that one's okay. Ivan Ooze. Yeah. You guys remember the famous early 90s movie where Sylvester Stallone beats up Ivan Ooze?
That wasn't Sylvester Stallone. That was a real fighter. That was Tommy.
That was Jason Frank as what's his
Tommy.
name? Tommy
Oliver.
Tommy Oliver.
The white, green, black, red, white Ranger.
Who would win in a fight though? Rocky or Ivan Ooze?
Ivan Ooze.
Really?
Are you kidding me? Rocky doesn't have a ninja Zord, Dave.
You know, I can't agree with that. Can't disagree with that.
Okay, I mean like, in a ring, boxing gloves.
Ivan Ooze. Rocky doesn't have a ninja Zord.
But you can't. Okay, we're assuming you can't grow big and turn into a kaiju and then get into a fight with Ultraman. You can't do that. Like you.
But that's the best part. It's like nerfing him for no reason.
But you still. But,
I know that's valid. I'm sorry. That's valid.
Ah, damn, Ryan, that's a big number.
That's like fighting.
He can go further though, Ryan.
Yeah.
He can continue.
Yeah, but I can't.
Oh,
stop
there we go.
thinking
CJ
about
being a
Rocky.
typical Dragon Ball Z fan. The discussion's irrelevant because Goku can beat them both up. There you go.
You know who can beat
Goku
Goku though?
A pencil.
Presumably Zeno, right? Like, like I'm pretty sure. I don't think he could beat Zeno in a fight.
Zeno don't fight. He puts his hands up and things disappear. That's not a fight.
It's a fight. If you're like, hey,
It's not a fight.
hey Zeno, Goku's about to punch you, Zeno will be like, oh, okay, now it's a fight.
Okay.
No.
Like if you put him in a ring and he didn't know what was going on and Goku just goes in for the sucker punch, yeah.
Because that's like saying that Zeno fought
Ding,
Goku fused together. When he fought the Zamasu fusion. He didn't fight him. Zamasu was like, he was like, this needs to go. And
My question is more so, if all the Yu-Gi-Oh protagonists got in a fight, like a fist fight, who would win?
I think Yusei is probably
I think
the best. I think Yusei would win the
It's
fight.
not
He's
fair.
scrappy. He's a street kid. He's like in a biker gang, right? So like he could fight.
he was fighting. You saw him flipping people all the time, throwing them on their backs.
He's got the
You know,
hottest girlfriend by far. Like
You mean his motorcycle?
I meant the other red thing in his life.
Nah, I'm talking about Mercurymon from Digimon. That can beat Goku.
I mean, Yugi could probably beat Goku in a duel.
No, he can't. Are you kidding me? Are you saying that you could beat someone with Ultra Instinct in a duel? You're not playing around that.
That's not gonna help Goku duel. He's gonna. I don't even know if he can read. Like, that doesn't stop some Yu-Gi-Oh players.
He canonically can't.
You beat Goku by giving him a puzzle and then walking away.
You just play a bunch of wall of texts and you got him.
No, he has Ultra Instinct, which means he knows what to do, but Yugi can make cards appear out of thin air, which is pretty busted.
True.
You
Could
can't
Light
out-strategy
Yagami beat
that.
Goku?
Yeah, but Cell
No,
can. But
Light
Cell can
Yagami
read.
could
That's
not
the
be.
thing. Cell can read. Like he could read so much, he could like understand the like Yu-Gi-Oh ban list webpage. So like,
I like how that's your way of determining.
Actually, Bunny, Light Yagami could beat Goku because that's what killed Goku.
true,
Heart
true.
disease.
He could just write heart virus in the Death Note.
Goku will
Or he could write. But if he really wants to throw Goku a bone, if he wants to throw Goku a bone, he could be like, tough guy punches him hard, and then that would mean that Goku at least have a fight.
No. Died peacefully of natural causes in his sleep.
Way to go, Ryan! Woo!
But you can't kill Goku because he just revives with the Dragon Ball.
Unless you die of natural causes.
Oh.
Is the Death Note considered natural causes though?
If you write natural causes in the Death Note,
What if you wrote mysterious causes?
You know, just wondering. for
You
a
wrote
friend.
murder most foul, like right in the Death Note.
Murder most foul.
Oof. All right. Good
Alright.
game, Lancer. That was some.
Oh yeah, Ryan played Yu-Gi-Oh!
I mean,
We got a little off track when his wombo combo was taking too long. I'm sorry,
The
Ryan.
hobos
Yeah,
came
well.
out.
I Nibiru'd him, and I didn't get a single ooh or ah from the peanut gallery.
Oh, you are.
The peanut gallery.
I saw it too, and I think that's why I
know,
checked
you're
out. I was like, oh, well,
probably
that one.
I cheered on your Nibiru. Just,
Kieran just said, well, he can go further, so
Yeah, he can go
no,
further
he
than
didn't.
well, I thought he had cards in hand.
He
Congratulate-
summoned one card and passed.
Congratulations.
I expected him to do something with that card.
Congratulations,
Oh.
Ryan. You can count to 5. We are all very
I
impressed.
can't.
They're-
I mean, I counted
Thank you.
much higher than 5.
You're a lot higher than 5. Okay.
I had to hold down the right mouse button so I wasn't giving away my
You know, I'm not looking forward to all
hand
the
there.
hobos getting beaten because of this loss from Lance.
All right, so Kieran, who's next up to have their match?
I'm going to duel Helix. I think.
all right, I'm ready for this fucking noise.
Cubic?
Cubics?
Yeah.
Who was the protagonist in that show?
Yugi.
Was it Cubics? Was it or was it the kid?
You mean Connor?
Is that his name? I don't remember.
Yeah, his name's Connor.
Why do you know that?
Because Cubics is one of my favorite shows, okay?
Cubics is no one's favorite show.
No one
you,
likes
Dave.
You also have kind of a
Fuck
vested
you.
interest in that name, right?
Yes! I
that
live
makes sense.
vicariously through Connor.
That's the only reason why you remember, because you were like 10 and the show was on. You're like, oh, he's got the same name as me, too. And then you never watched it again.
I have a Cubics action figure. I have a Mr. Fix-It. I have a Cerebro. I have a Maximus. I have a Colossal, and Connor, and Abby.
I don't know any of these things.
Those are the main robots, Dave.
They're
My
impressive,
sister
Dave.
had a Don Don.
They're impressive. Say ooh and ah.
Ooh, ah,
Ooh, ah,
Nibiru.
Dude,
All right, let's go, Kay. You got to take this one home, too. You and Ryan got to keep the scores even.
Kieran is a franchise encyclopedia. Fine.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Who is the main character in Fighting Foodons then, Mr. Saturday Morning Encyclopedia?
I don't know. I
Wikipedia,
didn't
bro.
like fighting Foodons. I thought it was lame.
Your name!
It is just a weird combination of Pokemon and Food Wars.
Does it have the best part of Food Wars?
The fan service?
It does not have the Foodons.
Also, the food is delicious looking in those series.
Yeah. And in Fighting Foodons, they were weird anthropomorphic food, so they were less good looking.
Less.
Okay, fine. Who's the main character in the Samurai Pizza Cats?
Technically, 2 people. Both of them.
The hell is this thing?
That's not a Blackwing.
Yeah,
That's
what
a
is this?
Tenyi.
How'd you make that?
What is this Kaido-looking motherfucker.
What do you mean?
Isn't in the...
Yeah, why did you make that? I was about to die.
This is a
Oh,
dark.
That's a Raigeki.
Main deck Regeki.
Holy shit, Summoner Monk. What year is it?
It's my boy.
Summoner Monk
No.
into Summoner Monk? Oh.
You didn't wait for the discard? Well, I guess Cubics have a lot of grave effects.
Yeah, I don't want him to do that.
Also,
I also want that in attack mode.
Fan service in a Saturday morning cartoon? Interesting, Marion. Marion was watching a very, very specific network on Saturday mornings.
That
well,
sucks.
I'll have you know, Adult Swim in California stayed up 3 hours after 6 a.m.
That really sucks. I was hoping you couldn't access
because
Karma.
of the time zone difference.
He had
I'm
he had
proud.
NordVPN, tonight's sponsor, actually.
Oh, I'm not dead.
And have you heard of the new hit game, Raid Shadow Legends?
Raid Shadow Legends. Join
Yeah,
my
that's
clan now, and you can get 50 silver and 1 epic champion. The
Totally
graphics,
spies.
the graphics are.
If they ever just drop in on the streams and consider you to do that,
No, they emailed me and asked me if I wanted to do it. I ignored it because I was like, I don't think I can, in good conscience, do a Raid Shadow Legends pitch.
Sounds like they're pretty strict too, or like
Yeah, they
They
tell,
are.
they tell you gotta lie. You gotta act like you played the game to do
Which
that.
I have no interest in playing a.
That's a Dreadnought Dreadnoid.
I see that.
Is it gonna get its effect now?
No.
Oh, so
Only
it
if
destroys
it
a
destroys
monster.
the
It's not. It's not battle damage. I don't remember. I never seen this fucking thing. I'm pretty proud of myself. I remembered it had a battle phase effect. Totally Spies was a weird show. Totally Spies was fetish fuel, actually.
I love Totally Spies. Fuck you.
Probably because it's fetish
They're all
fuel.
saying.
No, because it was fantastic.
No, in every single episode, they do a different type of hentai genre.
Wait. Hold on.
Peace?
What just happened?
One day of peace.
In Cubics?
Summoner Monk? I mean, I guess what is that damage in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's all
damage.
damage.
He made the boat, but he also prevented battle damage, which isn't that kind of like what cubics do?
Yeah.
No, they burn. They
it's a
try to
bird
get-
version.
Try to get out in front of you and then burn you for like 6,000.
Yeah, but this does any damage, not just battle.
Yeah.
I mean, supposedly, if you need the card, it's that or
Double whirlwind.
Sure.
That is spicy.
that's spicy.
Finally open the saloon.
Totally Spies was indeed fetish fuel. There's like 2 episodes where one of the characters slowly turns into a cat. I did it twice.
Meow.
There was an expansion one. I think there was the invisible clothy one, and they're always getting tied up or chained to something.
Don't forget about the gender bends.
That's,
You gotta get Fuda somehow.
he's like, it's not a fetish show, but don't forget when they change their genders.
Just saying.
It's
Yeah.
not a show.
It's a
Gotta
fetish
be
show.
like-
I mean,
Not a show, but-
the thing is though, it's like you can't really prove it because it's just a kid's show, and it could just be that it's a complete happenstance that these girls are constantly in these weird situations where if they were men, maybe we wouldn't have even considered it.
Like my
Dave, you act like these are negatives of the show. I didn't say they were that. I'm just saying, I was just making fun.
Pointing out the obvious. All right, Kieran, you got a lot of material there. What you gonna do?
Pass.
Gonna double sync
Pass
myself.
turn.
And then
He's
he's
wall
gonna-
up. He's got to wall up. Take advantage of the fact that he can't do anything for a turn.
He can still destroy the monster. He just can't inflict damage.
Better make Castell and spin it.
Well, he made not hung.
He's not hung. Not well hung, if you ask me.
And you would know.
Yes.
You looked at his bird peepee?
Yes, that's right.
I mean, he's compensating with that giant sword.
Time for a rain shower.
Now he could pop 3 cards.
It's time for a rain shower.
He's just trying to stall until he gets his man-eater back.
Pop, pop, pop.
Popcorn.
Well, that's how you deal with a board.
That's right.
Now,
Problem is, cubics like stuff in the grave.
I was trying to avoid a lot of that, but
Yeah.
it's fine. I have a plan.
Assault Backling, Raikiri, the golden shower.
The golden shower.
Yeah, that's that. Toad State.
They
Going
gotta-
to Savage Dragon.
You think they could sneak in a golden shower into the Black Wings? I don't think anyone would say nothing. The moms
Yes.
don't need to know.
Oh god, I think you make my head hurt.
Time for Savage Dragon.
Hey,
Do
it's good old Decode Tucker.
Do it. There he is.
Activate soul release.
The dads would know. The moms might not know, but the dads would know.
You playing that PP deck? What? The one with the golden showers in it, son. What?
Dad, tell what it is.
Dad. Are you winning,
Dad,
son?
Dad.
Are you winning,
Are you
son?
winning? Remember, kid, you're in this to the end.
Only you can prevent forest fire.
I mean, we are getting Dragma. Like
It's true.
that's pretty
Drag
close.
my balls.
If they're gonna be called that once they're released in the TCG, I'd be very surprised.
Nah, they're not gonna be called that. They're gonna change it.
Most likely Dogma.
Could you imagine if they changed it to Ligma? like, damn, Jerome, you got us.
oh.
You played us.
All right. You got a Cubic Lord.
This is really different from the V-Jam Pass versions of the deck that I've been accustomed to. Ew. Shugma? Smegma.
Smegma?
You guys playing Smegmas? I hope not.
Dragma Ball Z?
Dragma Ball Z would be...
Something else completely.
I think I've watched that one. Is that the one where they cross over with Sailor Moon?
A 1? My job here is done. But you didn't do anything.
Exactly.
But you didn't do anything. Mer.
Why did you
Ooh.
negate an already negated monster?
I was trying to destroy it. I forgot that Savage doesn't destroy.
Just negates. I mean, it's good to double negate. You'd never know.
You know, that
Papa.
first one might fail. That
Papa bless.
Wow.
Normal Shokan.
Oh, man.
my continuous spell. Black
Chris,
Whirlwind.
the,
I
aspect
activate a
on.
continuous spell. I activate a continuous spell.
I
My
activate a
continuous
continuous spell.
Continuous spell activates.
Yeah.
My continuous spell activate.
Did you notice that like new Taya is kind of half-hearted when she loses a duel? She's
My
kind of like.
continuous spell
Voice actress was just like. I'm
Well,
not
I mean,
getting
she's
paid
probably
enough
what,
for
50
this
years
role.
old at this point. But also, like, I don't know, like, what happened to our like semi-sexual, like, you don't want your parents to know you're playing Duel Links kind of? We got in like all the other girls. Like, what's up with?
The double tap negates to be extra sure.
Well, unfortunately, they made her older now, so wouldn't she technically be legal age because she just like turned 18? Maybe they're trying.
I love that stupid fan art where she's like standing all sexy in front of the gate, and everyone's just like holding ice cream cones up to her. Like,
That's what the in-game currency or whatever is.
yeah, it's those ice cream cones. So we're basically all just simping for Taya, trying to feed her ice cream cones to get on her good side. It's like simping for Simo.
That's true.
According to some of the guys in the Discord, the reason why no one's using the first voice chat anymore is because I changed its name to Simping for Simu, and no one wants to do that, so they just keep using the second one, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, but I need to change that sometime.
The fact that it's been
the fact that
the fact that it's been Simping for Simu for like, I don't know, 2 weeks is
I don't look down there.
I
what
can't
is
believe
this
it still says that.
Ryan does not talk to the commoners.
It does not
Hey.
say that.
Because you changed
I-
it just now.
I did.
Simming for Simo.
I also put Dave in his place the other day. He knows how close he is to a ban.
Yeah, apparently Ryan is the only person above me in the hierarchy. I thought we were on equal footing here, but we're apparently not.
I don't know, because Ryan knew better than Legend. He needs some checks and balances.
It wouldn't exist without me and Marion, because Marion did most of it. But I made it.
I was just the stepping stone for Ryan to step on as he gained power.
Yes,
Never say that again.
it's true. He lets me be the Queen of England.
Give me my queen any day.
Isn't she lovely?
Isn't she lovely?
I do like corgis.
They are very cute.
Never reference that movie again.
What?
I imagine Blackwings
The
are
Queen's
like really
Corgi.
hard to build.
I know. Okay, but she actually has corgis. That's where the movie got it from. They didn't just make that up.
I think they're dead now.
I can't believe you even know that movie exists.
Of course I fucking know it exists. I'm me.
The Queen's corgis.
What don't you
Queen's
know?
Corgi.
Hey, Kieran, could you tell us what you don't know?
I don't know why Dave is the way he is.
I don't either. That's actually...
I
Good
don't know
question.
why. I had a pretty good upbringing.
I've met your father.
But his dad's a cool guy. He has a nice little.
That explains a lot.
I found his father to be quite charming. He showed me his pistol.
Now that's
Oh,
a
he's-
big number.
He's charming, just charming.
And he
But it
meant-
explains everything. It explains everything why Dave is the way he is.
No. I imagine Ryan knows Dave the most out of us. Like, how long have you known Dave?
Yeah, 10 years.
10 years.
Has he always been like
Yes.
Yes.
He's actually gotten more mature.
I mean, I should, right? I'm older.
I hope.
Blackwing, Chidori, the rain sprinkling.
There you
He,
go.
he almost didn't have enough life points to soak that up. Like,
Kieran, stop! He's already dead.
He could be more dead.
I wasn't
We didn't
dead.
have to attack with the Chidori. You
all
could've
right,
attacked-
Kieran versus the Gulag.
Nope.
What does the less mature Dave look like?
Without the beard.
Dave without.
Thinner, thinner and no beard. Personality is the exact same.
It was literally just the beard.
And long hair.
dude.
That's
Like,
took
really
me
long hair.
like over a year to realize Dave doesn't talk in his regular Davinator voice. They both sound the same to me.
What?
I mean, Davinator is a little bit happier than
Guys,
Dave.
like I always thought Dave's voice always go up and down until I sat in the room with him while he recorded. It was like, what's wrong with your voice? Like,
He turns on the customer voice.
It's true.
That
You
is
know, the
literally.
voice that goes on whenever you answer the phone.
Ah.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
literally what
yep,
it is. That
yep.
that would be the best way to describe it. It's a customer voice.
Help desk, this is Ryan. How can I help you?
Help desk.
Help desk.
Yeah, you,
Help desk, this is Connor. How may I help you today?
basically Ryan answers the phone as if he's a JoJo character.
Ah, Mr. Joester.
Mr. Jost. Stop calling the customers Mr.
Mr.
Joester.
It was me, Theo.
Dio. He thought it was tech support, but it was me, Dio.
I want to say that so bad if I get a help desk job.
He
I really
thought it
wanna
was
do
tech support.
that. You thought it was tech support, which is I, Dio. I don't even know if they would know how to respond to that.
Oh no, you open up the Zephyr.
I mean the what is it? The third party candidate running for president, Joe
No?
Jorgensen?
Joe Jorgensen. She's definitely a JoJo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be her campaign. Get the millennials to vote for her.
I mean, if someone throws a JoJo reference in the in like one of the campaign ads,
You might have
that
to
would
consider
be.
She clench it.
I
She clenched it.
think so. I would probably vote for her. I don't know anything about her. But I live in a blue
Why are
state,
you
so it
voting
doesn't
for
really
it?
matter what I vote.
Reference. So how can I not?
How can I not? I mean, your other choices are pretty lousy. So I mean, there's worse ways. There's worse reasons to vote for somebody.
I really don't want to vote for the old gray-haired white guy that likes to rape people.
Which one?
Doesn't rape
Which one? Is that your joke?
That's the joke.
That's the
That's
joke.
the joke.
I don't know. I mean, according to Joe, I'm not black. I don't know how I feel about
What?
that.
That's what you do?
That's a Veiler.
That's the Veiler you hit? That's the target? Really?
It's because he's got another one.
Jojo. I mean, if she added to her political platform to get the rest of JoJo on Netflix, that would be all she'd have to say.
Third-party Canadian runs neck and neck.
Take my vote.
Most 18-year-olds registered to vote.
The memes would be lit too. Like you'd have like picture of her at the podium with like the menacing thing, like just kind of like doing the Dio Jotaro walk. I mean, yeah, it'd be easy. God, I could be a campaign manager. These old boomers don't know how memes work. You're so close to greatness. Should be the first female president and the first JoJo president. Stando power.
The manga has taught me
So-
JoJo's the president.
She comes
That's
out
enough.
like on stage and they all have a song. It's like one of the openings. JoJo. People would go nuts.
A lot of confused people, but yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot of people over the age of 30, like what, 36? They would have no idea what the hell they're talking about, but
Are you intentionally picking my age?
No, because I'm like, I was legitimately thinking, I'm like, yeah. I would say, well, maybe 40. 40.
I think 40.
40.
When does the show come out? When was like the anime?
The anime's relatively new. It came out in like the
Right.
early 2010s.
The manga is the first
Well, the
manga.
manga is
that
the
came
The
out.
80s,
manga,
right?
the manga's old. Yeah. Phantom Blood came out in like what? Like the 80s or something? It was one of the first, I think it's one of the first Shonen Jump animes. Or mangas.
That's savage.
The JoJo, the first female president.
I would like that to be face up, please.
You're asking too much.
Ooh.
Quit booty. There we go. There's
Fuck around
VJam.
and
There's
find out.
VJam Turbo. Suck that VJam up.
Fuck around and find out, stream.
Ooh.
Fuck around and find out.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
You like the Hawk Joe on the
I like that a
avian?
lot. I like that a lot. Taking
That was
notes for my own deck.
That was lit, wasn't it?
So the interesting thing with too bad, I mean Hawk Joe is not, but some of the other Blackwings are level 7 winged beasts, and so they are technically avian targets with swallows nests. So you could make a door. I think you'd make a rain.
You would make Raikiri.
Yeah.
And then you would
then
tag out
swallows
the
nest
avian.
him out, summon the avian, and then I could reborn. That would mean
Do
that I
you
would have a
have
level.
spell speed 4 mirror force, peasant?
He's like super poly.
That's what, 3 negates, and
Hawk
you
Joe
don't have any targeting protection, but
Yeah, I do.
well, okay, Joe, but not like from
Or-
some more.
You got it.
Well, yeah, the important part
Well-
is Hawk Joe's protected.
Done.
Well,
You did it.
You opened Whirlwind.
Congratulations.
so game 1, I did open Simoon. However,
3 of them.
well, no. In game 2, I mean, I had Simoon in hand.
Gotcha.
But what I did was I went through the play lines of if I didn't have Simoon in order to set myself up for an OTK turn, because I have more interactions when I don't use Simoon And
Because
Simoon's
you have
way.
the access to non-darks.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So.
Sorry.
What
My,
are you laughing at?
my Google search is Joe Jorgensen, a JoJo returned JoJo's Libertarian Adventure as my first hit. So I read it. Internet.
You do not disappoint.
You do not disappoint. Thank you.
You creep me out at times.
For being creep me out sometimes. Thank you for bringing some levity to this otherwise
That's a JoJo reference?
awful, awful year.
All right, so who's next up?
Dave.
All right, did you start? Did you create a room?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Did I misspell
I'm
your name?
managing your duels, Dave. Of course I made them.
Thank you for doing that. It makes things run smoothly.
I know it does.
It's almost like you're moderating.
Finally.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Time. I said moderating, not insulting everybody on the Discord.
That's moderating. You can't prove it's not. It's improved Dave, not Dave, J-Void's play.
Yeah. Working on Liam next.
Yeah, he's my next project. I'll make a real Yu-Gi-Oh player out of him yet.
Let's get down to business.
She's the part 9 protagonist. I mean, you know,
the
if you're
part
gonna,
9 protagonist is getting announced this year.
and I mean, if you're gonna set it that season of JoJo in any year, I think 2020 would be a solid year to do it.
High five.
You could have Fugo come back and start a play. And
Welcome to the stream.
And you could have a guy with a big murder hornet for a stand. Like, oh my god, this writes itself.
I know, I don't know about you guys, but I know I didn't have giant Sahara dust cloud coming over the.
Yeah, that's not on my 2020 bingo
Not
card.
on my 2020 bingo card.
I did.
Sahara dust cloud.
Next to the murder hornets.
Yeah,
No.
Kieran
That was
wrote
just on
Dust
my-
Bowl right on his bingo card.
I mean, you live in the Dust Bowl, so
Actually, I did. I'm one away from a bingo. You know what I'm missing? Actually, Megatron.
Actually, Megatron.
Yeah, actually Megatron, and then some anime shit.
I think some people had actual aliens.
That one I'd be pretty stoked about, as long as they weren't like the aliens from Independence Day.
God.
I mean, if they could blow up the White House right now, I wouldn't be too torn
God.
about it.
So your generation hasn't been a part of history yet, right? Yeah. You want to be?
You want all of it at once? No.
I did not. I was not a fan of the Murder Hornets filler arc, though.
It's kind of a blip. It really, kind of blink and you miss it kind of thing. All right, Dave. Staring down Twin Twisters.
Yes,
What you gonna do?
I am.
You fool. You destroyed my Waking the Dragon.
Oh no.
I'm not meaning that.
That would be hilarious.
Well, there's only a handful of you played yourself moments in this game. Destroying Waking the Dragons is one of them. It is such a trolly card, but yet you hardly never consider using it.
The Altergeist AI mains it.
I'm talking about Dave.
I didn't know you were talking about Dave, but when I was playtesting against it with my Harpies, I may have activated it a few times.
Did you feel like you played yourself?
Yes.
It feels like you would.
You can't leave that back row alone or else it'll bite you in the butt.
Did you game crash, buddy?
Who else is?
Oh.
No. Damn, I was
Because
I
you
was
control more monsters than he does, he can activate urgent schedule.
I was really hoping his game crashed because I opened pretty bad.
You're dead.
Yeah.
I hope that's ignores Ancient Gear Mirror Force.
But isn't it Dave's turn?
No, it's Dave went, set 3 past.
Oh. Did I blink too long again?
Yeah.
Gosh darn it.
So you're going for the Ryan strategy of making the game crash to get a better hand? If it happened more than once, I could forgive you for calling it a strategy, but it's only happened once.
Strategy. Strategy's a bit generous.
Oh,
Cheating.
mulligan guy.
Cheating, certainly.
So now what?
I
now you-
don't know.
What's your plan, Dave?
Wait for Twin Twisters to resolve?
Did Dave pick his card?
Did Dave's game crash?
Like, for real, like, shouldn't there be a new set card?
Shut up, I'm thinking.
Oh, he's picking. He's looking through his options. Thinking long and hard.
Pause. You didn't even say no homo after that.
All the homo.
I guess this. I'm wondering if it should have been something else.
I hope you have ignores Ancient Gear Mirror Force.
Your mirror force.
Yeah, you know, this Mirror Force can only be activated if specifically an Ancient Gear monster is attacking you. Banish all Ancient Gear monsters in both players' decks.
That doesn't exist.
I know it doesn't.
That's not a card that exists.
Yeah, you're super dead zone, my dude.
I mean, he does have cards that activate not in the battle phase.
Fair. But the other guy has a normal summon.
True. That would assume he has cards to normal summon.
That was a mistake.
They do piercing damage.
Did Dave pause him? Or are they just taking their time again?
He just resolved an effect. Like, fuck, man. Give him time to think.
Are you even watching the game, or?
No, I know what happened. Jason was like, but he didn't chain immediately. What happened?
You're supposed to chain. That's the whole point.
Chain?
What?
Chain?
You're
Chain.
praying for no effect?
Trades?
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 I don't ever go to a place and ask for trades, alright? Let's get that shit. I don't like people.
Yeah.
I only trade with, you know, Dave.
There's
Hello?
a guy at my locals who literally just goes around. Trades? Trades?
AJ.
AJ. I see him on Facebook. Trades?
Adds Wyvern to hand. Although it's way better if I'll tell him after the game because that might affect the other thing.
Yeah. No coaching.
But yeah, but I really wanted to there.
Yeah, no.
This is my bread and butter.
Not
this
everyone
is
does you, Karen.
this machine deck. Like Ryan, this machine.
Rage Against the Machine.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright, Dave. You got this. I believe in you.
I know.
God damn it, Dave.
I'm indifferent.
Well, the reason I don't is because I really want the machine deck to win.
But it's ancient gears.
Yeah,
Depends on what the macro is.
Wait a second. It's Ancient Gears and Trains. No, that's not even a train.
It's using trains.
It's using trains.
As
And it turns out Urgent Schedule is one of the best cards in the game.
It's true.
Isn't that why it's like a $30 card?
Ancient
no, it's a
Gears
$50
was
card because
happening
Earth.
Earth Machine.
Oh, it's Dupe Scoop. All right.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ryan Smith donated $10 and asked if you lost yet, Dave.
This is game one.
This is only game one. Thank you.
Apparently it was hush money. Yeah, it's still game one.
I
What is he
mean,
really gonna do? Like,
No. Urgent Schedule is $30 because 1, it only had 1 printing. 2, it's in a higher rarity. And 3, you can put it in any deck that can run Earth Machines.
Dave's dad walks in the room. Are you losing, son?
No, Dad.
No, Dave.
I mean, not at least not technically.
It's incredibly disrespectful. To be fair, Ryan is Dave's sugar daddy.
It's true.
Ryan used to support Dave.
The train master himself.
We all know
Uh,
it. I think it
Ryan-
was got to the point where he would yell at Ryan to stop, and Ryan would be like, "You can't tell me what to do."
Oh,
$10.
Force of habit.
Dave, why did you put that there?
Force of habit.
It's okay. I will defend this. If all you can do is make an extra Monster Zone monster, unless you're playing against Cyber Dragons, it's a good idea to put it in the extra Monster Zone. Because it gets around some weird, wonky stuff.
Oh, it
For
gets
example,
around
Nightmare
Cerberus.
Cerberus.
Yeah. It's not the worst thing in the world, but
If all you can do is make one monster.
yeah. And if you're not doing too much link summoning, if you really don't have any link summoning in your deck, then yeah, summon in the extra monster zone. That's fine.
You don't tell me how to raise my son, I mean Dave.
Ah, yes, my son.
Oh man, this is just a rough matchup for Dave. He wants to do fun trapping in the battle.
He could have like, I don't know, opened better, but
If anything won him the duel, it was the Twin Twister, not anything he did.
yeah.
That his deck did, specifically.
Yeah.
Actually, I would have won the duel had he not done that, because his deck didn't do anything.
Mm.
And I would have had 2 more cards.
What does that make me, Conroy? Answer the question. If
John the Baptist.
I'm cool with that.
The crazy dude in the desert.
Yeah, and then he was not crazy, and he was integral to everything.
It's true.
All right. Ancient
He
Gear
served
Hunting
his head up on a silver platter.
Ancient Gear, hunting home. Dave, when we eventually watch Arc V, you're gonna get very used to this specific monster.
Oh no.
You
Don't
will
be
know its effect.
I mean, he should know some of its effects.
It's the primary effect. Deal 500 burn.
They bring ancient gears back?
Hmm?
Can I do that? No,
Like
my
all
brother.
of the GX decks in RP?
No, not all of them.
Just most of them.
No, it's
There was a group of duelists that just had all of Chaz's decks, and it was 4 guys.
nice.
And the 2 brothers played VW, one played XYZ, and then they made VW XYZ. And the 4th guy in the line was like, "Fuck these guys! I summon Ojama King in defense mode."
Just cause. No.
Hippity hoppity, your card is now my property.
Your card is my property.
But couldn't you have tributed any of them?
I'd rather him have to attack into Dupe Frog and give me card advantage instead of getting rid of Dupe Frog.
But couldn't you have gotten rid of Dupe Frog and still had the card advantage?
No. Because Dewfrog's shitty and misses timing.
Oh, it's a win.
No.
The
Otherwise,
Wyvern,
if
is the Armada?
Dewfrog was if, then Toad would be that much more better.
Another Ancient Gear Ballista.
Yeah, that's a thing. So he's got the Wyvern in hand.
That he can't
Yeah,
play.
He's got
You're
Wyvern
almost-
and
He
Search
can't do
Summon.
anything. He can make one monster, whatever he's playing now, and that's
If
it.
he can pop Gear Town, he's good to go.
Yeah, all he's got to do is pop Gear Town.
So does he have a
He
set
activates his
twister?
face. He has a face down twin twisters.
He does
Ooh.
not. He would have used it already.
He wouldn't have declared Hen Face.
All right, Dave, make this happen, Captain.
I would
I have
say
no idea.
something, but that would be coaching.
Dave don't need your help. He got this. He plays his terrible decks, not you.
Not all of the Ancient Gears were brand new. Just most of them.
Good ones.
Yeah, actually, I like what they did when they did bring out those new ones.
I want all the Hunting Hounds as card.
Why do you wanna up your fusion to twin-headed hunting hound and
No, I want 3-headed Hunting Hound, and then I want 5-headed Hunting Hound. I want to be able to burn past.
that sounds wrong.
Most of the things said on this stream sound wrong.
I will not disagree with such a statement.
1K?
Yeah, he can't respond to that, Dave. It's Ancient Gear.
I know. Thought that was cute.
I can see now. Effect. Just looking at.
No, I'm gonna get greedy. I think this is the wrong thing to do.
What, to attack with a negate? I'm pretty sure you're right.
I wouldn't really want to. I wouldn't want to use it on something like whatever.
Is that a Mirror Force?
Nope,
No.
that's Ancient Gear Reborn.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What was his target?
Ballista.
So it's gaining. It's gonna be up to 1,700.
That's fine. I'll take a replay.
You do know that that card is once per turn. Leaving it there. What was that one?
Limiter removal.
Sure.
That's lit.
So can you not tribute the Paleos because they're unaffected by monster effects? With
Contribute it for cost.
No, you can't.
You can't? Does it not send for cost?
It does send for costs, right?
but they're unaffected by monster effects.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter if it's cost.
Yeah, if it's cost, it's not by effect.
That's something you want to test out mid-duel, though.
I mean, when he clicked yes, it should have gave him the option. He should have saw it.
It did not give me the option.
It should have.
I still think he should have negated the reborn.
I do too.
I'm sorry, I'm about to attack you directly and you're gonna block me. Man, screw you, you tree hunter hippie.
The issue is that Reborn, once it's on field, there's nothing Dave can do to negate it,
Yes,
unless he has Dynamiscus or MST or something like that.
this thing doesn't destroy the card.
Because it needs to be sent for cost. It gets banished. That's why. Thanks, Jurassic. Paleos get banished when they leave the field. It has to send to graveyard for cost.
I was gonna say, okay, that makes more sense.
You could potentially negate the effect.
If you were under Lancia, you could do it.
Just run Imperial Iron Wall. What could go wrong?
So what's going on now?
Dave is thinking.
The wheels in his head have been turning. The wheels in my head have been turning. A dangerous pastime, I know.
What the fuck are you talking about, Ryan?
He was singing Gaston.
Oh.
No one fights like Gaston. Yes, that's the beginning of that song.
And the wheels in my head have been turning near the end of the song.
Yes, that's true.
See, I prefer the Prince of Egypt.
It's a good movie.
I'm more of a Lion King guy myself.
Also a good movie.
Because of the age of the vehicle?
That's not what I would have done.
Right.
Oh fuck! Because I banished the other copy.
Yep.
Well, also because you detached one of the trap cards.
I did that on
Need-
purpose.
It needs the trap to be able to activate
Why?
the hand.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Okay.
it just means you can't search without it on field.
Oh, okay.
With
so
a
you couldn't. So it'd be
material.
next turn you would search, right? So the
Yeah.
the ability to detach and search requires the trap, but you can discard a trap to.
Well, you can still use traps from your hand,
Gotcha.
but you can't search without trap card as material.
Fine. No singing.
I
don't know.
forgot I'd banished the other copy of Dynamiscus. I was gonna banish his field spell,
Gotcha.
That would have been a really good play.
so I did this. I forgot I'm only running 2. That's fine.
Plants are practicing a meta deck. I have all these options.
Right. It's one of the reasons I've been wanting Dave to pick up a meta deck, just so he knows what it feels like.
Yeah. Well, Ryan, you see, I cost more than $5 to stop singing. Because I'm a savage, barely even human.
That's Pocahontas.
Yes, I realized what that was.
Does the stream need these songs to pick an outdated view set and do not represent the current political?
If that's the case, then we can sing whatever we want, right?
I don't know. Are you gonna rap DMX?
Interesting.
I think I would give Dave such a real good N-word path if he could actually rap DMX without stopping. Like, if he could legitimately rap it, I might let him get away with it. But he couldn't just say the N-word and then pause and then go, No, he would actually have to know the words.
Okay, Ryan, that was a joke.
Stop! Oh no, Gear Town.
Your town effect.
Oh,
All the Disney villain songs. Uh-oh.
Dave, you couldn't chain nothing when he activated his Fiat?
Beata Maria, you know I
You don't still have the other car on there, do you?
All right, Dave. You got him exactly where you want him.
Start. There's a lot of Marinsa sing going on over there.
There's more ancient gear monsters on the field than Marincess.
They're literally all in the deck. I opened one this entire game.
There's a lot of Toad going on over here,
A lot of
though.
frog going on.
And yes, Jonathan Young's cover of most of the Disney villain songs is.
Jonathan Young actually
Did you
does.
forget I put a
fantastic.
Canadian face down?
Yes, you did.
No, he did, because there's a lot of waiting going on there. I mean, he went into that with literally no backup. It wasn't a bait, he just forgot I had it.
Yeah.
Unless he's got a card in hand. Yeah,
It's a wyvern.
it is a wyvern.
Search your deck for anything.
For any ancient gear card.
Dave has more ancient gear cards on his field than Marincess. Ooh, fusion.
There's fusion.
Ooh, gross.
Gear fusion.
Can he not go into it?
I thought he would have went to bigger
yes.
number. 1, 2, 3.
He has
That's
3 on field. He has
You know
3
what,
on
fuck
field.
it. Live in a removal, man.
Does he need actual OG Ancient Gear Golem to go into the fusion?
In order to use
There's a
ancient
3
gear,
and a 4.
in order to use ancient gear fusion to use material from deck, you have to control ancient gear golem or ancient gear golem ultimate pound.
I know, but he has enough to create a fusion as we're speaking. I'm not.
Yes.
I'm wondering
He
why he
was
didn't go
not-
into it first.
It's
I mean,
more damage.
That's he's
The
making.
only ancient gear monsters he has access to right now have less attack points and use more resources. It was better for him to use Wyvern and Ballista to clear 2 monsters.
If that card in his hand is an ancient gear monster, then he could have just won it there.
It requires 5.
It requires 4.
Pretty sure it's 5, but it
No.
might be 4.
There's
Even
a
if
4
it,
and a 3.
even still,
And they attack all the monsters. That's what the 4 does.
yes,
So it would have been 4,000 to attack
he
everything.
didn't have it. He clearly didn't have it.
You don't know that.
If he did, he would have killed Dave.
Maybe.
He would have had the circle.
No? Okay.
Yes.
I'm guessing that's probably like. It's probably like. Fuck. This is a weird anime-ish deck. It's probably fucking Dimension Battle or something dumb. Or Ancient Gear Drill.
What? In his hand?
Yeah.
So
Didn't he search?
He searched
Town?
Fusion off of Wyvern.
That's
And
right.
he already popped the Gear Town he searched. So it's a mystery card in his hand. He didn't summon Chaos. He didn't summon Cag, so it's probably not that.
Howitzer will float on battle.
Yeah. It's also a
reactor.
tower.
And Reactor's got big number in the booty
And it'll special summon something.
when it attacks.
Yep. Well, it'll destroy something. And then he can special.
Yeah.
Yes, it'll destroy something and then he'll special summon something.
Shit. Can I do this?
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
No, because I don't have enough in my graveyard.
Yeah, cross-dimensional duel, the Ancient Gear Golem Battle Trap. Because remember, this is a character tournament. Somebody entered with red eyes.
It's true.
Or as Ryan and I called it, Joe.
It was Joey. That was not a Red Eyes deck. That was a Joey deck. Through and through.
Well, then he's living up to his hype.
I would not call Skull Dice hype.
unfortunate.
Poor and unfortunate.
Poor unfortunate soul. Wait, sorry, no singing.
Man, they don't own you. They ain't the boss of you, Ryan. Do what you want. You sing to your heart's content.
You only need one toad. Cowboy and a floater. Ooh. That's some toadage right there.
It was certainly some jank.
Certainly some jank. I mean, technically you can get the wave back, right? If you ever see any of your Marincess cards.
Yeah, I could get it back now. The trouble is, do I want to do that?
Because he can probably, I mean, he'll probably float into another reactor.
If I go Coral Anemone, I can summon literally nothing from my graveyard except Paleozoic Opabina. Opabina. Oh, fuck.
I mean, when he's off the field, he'd be effective.
Opabina. Head back wave. Use.
Are we still in game 1?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, I'm gonna make the less flashy play because I think it's better.
You really don't want to steal that.
Steal what?
Howitzer.
Mm-hmm. Definitely do not.
And you can't get over
Big booty.
reactor.
I don't think I want to do anything. I don't know what he's gonna float into. That's my problem.
He's going to float into Reactor Dragon or Wyvern or Gear Frame. More than likely Wyvern to search out another copy of Ancient Gear Fusion or another Ancient Gear.
I figured whatever he's floating into is bigger than what he's got right now, so that's probably a problem.
And as it stands, he can't use Howitzer for fusion material. Oh, that's right, because it says ignores summoning condition.
It'd be Gear Golem or Gadget.
So that'll prevent Dupe from activating.
Still gotta attack the Duke Frog, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't float.
Which he forgot about.
He did.
There's a lot of why can't I attack? Totally awesome going on over there right now.
There should be a whole lot of dead totally awesome right now, and I'm totally not into it.
Well, but you still take the damage.
Hey, don't. Wasn't tribute summon. Doesn't do piercing. And this is why I told people that were thinking about wanting to show their duel on stream, if we have time.
Shit, I gotta pee so bad too. Fuck.
Called it.
Didn't read Duke.
You and literally everyone I've played against this entire fucking tournament. How do none of you know what this fucking card does?
You know, the thing is, they watched the stream.
Here's the thing. How have you watched Dave this long to be in one of our tournaments and not know what Duke Frog does?
How do you play Yu-Gi-Oh and not know what Duke Frog does? And like, it's funny too, because like every regional I've been to, every locals I've played, at least one match, someone's like, I attack Toad. I'm like, you can't. Why? Because of Duke Frog. Why do you think I summoned it during your turn?
I thought it was just a chump block.
I mean, it is.
Oh, I mean, why would I want to attack Duke Frog? That's bad Yu-Gi-Oh.
If it didn't do anything, I would summon this.
That's an engine. Oh man, I sure do love playing Marincess.
Dupe is so old. He's so low. He has a 1. I mean, age doesn't have anything to do with that. But yes, that's a lot of Marincess you got going on there.
You haven't made a Marincess monster in years.
Yes, and yes. All right, I'll make another toad.
God, I wish I could.
Do it again. I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
But seriously, Dave, why don't your subscribers of all people know what Duke Frog does?
Nope, no.
Don't know. I sense a poll coming on.
Do you know what Dupe Frog does? Yes,
Yes or
no.
no.
Let me Google it. Like,
Yeah,
no,
like, yes, I'll let me look it up.
No, it's yes, no. Of course I do.
what do you mean I don't know it?
No one's gonna answer that reliably. I'm actually kind of curious to see what the results are on that. I mean, calling Dupe not irrelevant for a long time is kind of a disservice to Paleo Frog, because I'm pretty sure they were topping not too long ago.
Ah, fuck, I'm doing it.
This part of the stream brought to you by the California Raisin. They're raisin.
Do you know what Dupe Frog?
It shouldn't be a yes or no type of question. They literally should have to write what Duke Frog does, because you know they're gonna lie.
I really don't care. I think it's just funny.
It's just a funny. Next episode of DZ's show. People don't understand Duke Frog.
So we got yes, no. Wait, it has an effect?
Of course I do.
Of course I do. It's the body with 2,000 defense.
It's true.
All right. Poll is posted. El Jefe wants to know what year we all got into Yu-Gi-Oh.
I say roughly around 2003.
Fuck. Alright. Okay, what the fuck was that?
So I believe I was over at Dave's house, and he had a box of really old Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I said, "Oh hey, I used to watch that. We should totes play."
Ryan then proceeded to play Goki Extra Link against Dave.
That's a little anachronistic because I think it was like 2015.
I got into it in 2002. I was a good boy at my doctor's visits, and my mom bought me starter deck Yugi.
Aw.
Aww.
And the rest is history.
Yeah. And now I bully people online.
Look how far you've come.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, midnight. I heard you meowing midnight. Is it tummy time?
That's time in the round.
It was time in the round like 10 minutes ago. There you are. It is tummy time.
Solid.
Yeah, I got starter deck Yugi. My mom got starter deck Kaiba. My
Nice.
dad got starter deck Joey. And my older sister got starter deck Pegasus.
Ooh.
She won a lot of the time because she had the largest monster that could be normal summoned. And she just kept me from contributing cards to summon Dark Magician.
Nice.
Oh, should I call her a bitch for you? I'm not sure. I feel like I should.
Gemini Elf in that? What was the highest normal summonable monster?
That we had, she had Thunder Nian Nian.
I really hate how I don't have Marincess monsters.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I couldn't get over 1900 attack.
Wrong monster, but I had the right ballpark of value. Dude!
I pretty much need to kill this now because it's going to keep burning me, and that's bad. And that's really lame.
Yeah, it goes.
Super.
Yeah.
Macho.
No.
Just don't. It's fine. He just doesn't set it to his side of the field, man. Calm down, Jason. My kitties are getting pets. Oh, it's tummy time.
Well, now I feel stuck. I can swear that was a choice.
What do you mean? Of course it's a choice. It would be terrible if it wasn't a choice. What do you think it is? A super heavy samurai?
Totally Awesome's one of the best XC monsters in the game. Of course it's a choice.
Yeah.
People are actually answering the poll correctly. Got 61% yes, 17% no, and 22% wait, it has an effect.
Marty. Stay. Big number.
Jesus Christ, when is he gonna summon number?
Pop it back row.
Yep.
Oh no.
You just found out that Dupe had 3 effects? Oh yeah. It's just one of its effects is questionable effect. Well, it's not a restriction, right? It doesn't have the
Thinking of Ronin.
No, its effect is it becomes Death Frog.
Death Frog, yep.
Never it comes up ever, but
I think it would only come up if you're trying to make a nightmare, right? Because you can't make a nightmare with Dupe Frog and Ronin Totem.
Yep. You know what is interesting? Remember that deck that we tribute summoned Death Frog using Swap Frog's second effect?
Try to forget.
That deck was good.
stay.
Death Croaking is a really good card.
Croaking Regeki?
Yeah, Death Croaking.
Interesting. Can I do anything with it though?
Sulkin Frogs?
Sulkin Frog.
Hey, it's a Murthus.
Oh, man. Would be better if it was searchable. Death Croaking is technically searchable.
With Dogu?
Yes.
Why, as a matter of fact. Do you know what else is searchable by Dogu?
Every card in the game.
I hate how my toad didn't go back to my
That's ancient gears for you. No floating for you.
feels bad, man. What is even in this extra deck anymore?
About 8 cards?
Death Croaking can be searched by Dark Sage, Ancient Gear Drill, Alchemic Magician, Angmarl the Fiendish Monarch, Mystical Bestiamorph, Cyber's Clock Dragon, and Left Arm Offering. No Dogu.
The thing with the Clock Dragon, isn't that nearly impossible to code?
No, that's the other thing.
That's Clock Lizard.
Yeah, Clock Lizard, which is, it's not impossible to code. They're lazy and don't want to do it a dumb way.
Well, yes, they don't want to do it a dumb way. It's not laziness. I think EDOPro managed to get around most of the interactions.
At least I can play FAs and they function.
Yes. So is Clock Lizard the only one left now that?
Yep.
Because I think they figured out the turn skipping one, Time Mistress.
Yeah, the restriction of Mistress for the Time Goddess was just like the framework of the program.
Yeah.
We have taken 43 minutes for 11 turns. Pyro, welcome to Frogs!
I mean, you doing 45-minute rounds or 40-minute
I would like to
rounds?
point out that one of these decks is an OTK deck.
Feels bad that he
It's
couldn't
true.
do it.
He could have
Feels
if
real
he had
bad.
played better. He did something wrong really early on. And he's paying for it now.
I mean, Dave's doing his best Kieran impression.
Just keep playing.
Battle phase. Attack with big number.
Dunk.
Bunk.
It's not unaffected, Roy. I don't know why you did that.
So Wonderheart is unaffected, correct?
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No,
Yes,
it
it
is
is.
not.
Why?
No, it is not. It's not in the extra monster zone.
Oh, broke.
Stupid.
Dave also did a misplay.
I mean, sort of.
No, he did. He set a card he shouldn't.
Hmm.
It's like Featherstorm.
I know it
Well, I
does
mean-
that. The reason why I'm doing that is I'm trying to put a bunch of back row down. Because
Pretty sure that was
it'd be
intentional.
sure shitty if he was to Twin Twister me right now. God, I hope he doesn't have Twin Twister. Twin Twister my back row.
Ah. Oh.
Oh, damn, my back row. No.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
it's,
not your back
no, fuck you in the asshole.
Oh
What-
no.
What happens? What happens when he activates the Twin Twisters?
We're still good.
Where's that?
Here comes the Overload fusion that he's been waiting for. How much of a big oof is that gonna be, guys?
Oh my god, Marty, you gotta find something to do.
He is. Irritating you?
Dave, have you considered hitting him really hard?
The ancient gear or
The ancient gear.
okay, I was gonna say not the cat.
Oh man, broke. Now you're protected against the Twin Twister.
I know, right? Scoop.
Ah. Can I tell him the misplay?
Who's?
El Jefe. He fucked up real bad early on.
Dark Sacrifice is great against ancient gears because they like to destroy their own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A solid Kieran impression, if I do say so myself.
What, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulling out the win with very little life points left. Game 1!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's time in the round.
I take it.
I take it.
I don't know if we're gonna have time for oh wait, it's Conroy versus Jason. Of course we're gonna have time. Mermail versus Dark Magician. Jason's gonna be like, meh. And Conroy's gonna be like, oh. And then it's gonna be over because it's one turn. Either Jason wins or Conroy wins. There's no in between.
Jason's gonna play a bunch of stuff. Summon an extra monster using the wrong materials.
Try and use Super Poly on Mermail somehow.
Yeah. And then end phase. Sadly.
Oh, where'd my Dark Magician go? Oh yeah,
I
need
did
to
that
send you
one
that.
time, okay?
Oh, sorry, Jason, I didn't see you there.
Of course, I took the camera off. Actually, changing clothes. Kieran, did you have up the room yet?
We're
Oh,
in
we-
game 1.
Just finished game one of Dave's.
I just
David-
left. Wow, I really went to go change. And I thought the game was over.
I will say, Dave,
No.
you better win this one, because...
Ah, crap. Show started.
Yes. Conroy's been playing a different version of the deck for the Yu-Gi-Mon Gyms.
My opponent is slow siding.
Like, Judge!
Judge.
That is a bannable offense.
Slow siding.
Yeah, it's slow play.
That makes sense.
Technically.
Did you count out your side deck for your opponent?
Can't touch your opponent's cards.
There was the YDK that I was looking for. That
Oh,
I
that's
totally
the,
forgot to send you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I found one from some local people, and that was basically just floodgate.deck with some Dark Magician thrown in.
Yeah, no, this is a lot more. This actually does a lot, and you draw a fuck ton.
From Magician Souls?
And Soul Servant.
Hmm.
And Dark Magical Circle.
Sure.
Basically, it's the deck that I use is Dark Burning Magic Turbo.
Okay.
If I can't set up DMDK, then I set up Dark Burning Magic.
Gotta play around that smoke screened Mech Knights.
You laugh. One time, somebody cited all of the Tellarknight engine.
At this one time
I
at
mean-
Tulsa.
All the great
No, no,
stories
no, no.
start with the same time at Tulsa.
No. My friend in Tulsa, who consistently tops, one time, he was playing. Oh god, he was playing a weird Orcus deck, but his side deck was all the Subterror cards.
Well, he's slow playing. I'm gonna get Noir.
So he was playing a going second version of Orcust that sided the Subterrors in.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I like how Dave waited till his opponent was about to activate something before leaving.
Yeah.
Some solid slow play if I ever saw some.
Mm-hmm. Can we please see the big OTK machine go burr and move to game 3?
Right. That's the hope.
Wow, Ancient Gear Fusion. That's a card.
That has a lot of text on it.
Better negate it.
No, not the Duke Pro.
Whoa. Dave didn't send Toad for once?
I opted against it.
I'm shocked.
Are you really the Davinator 1-2-1-2?
Mostly because I don't need it. Because I have a feeling his crappy deck can't play through 3 interactions. He would have lightning stormed had he had it.
Well, you could now.
unless his horrible misplay and poor card management actually fooled me into a false sense of security.
Probably.
I think it would have.
Yeah. Although I think Lightning Storm's like, you beat me! Hey, look! You beat me! I think it'd be really weird for you to... Yeah, I thought so.
Ryan, I think Dave should challenge the gyms.
I mean, probably.
Totally not because I want to play FTK against him.
Oh, no.
No, that's not the reason.
No.
I actually got to put my decks together so I can participate in that too. That sounds.
I mean, the only decks that can play through with like 3 interactions is something that can end on 2 level 4 monsters and go into Utopia double.
You mean like a deck like yours?
Yeah.
I mean, I can play.
I can play through, depending on the hand, I can play through 2 interactions that actually go through.
Depending on the hand, I can go through 3.
I mean, if I open up a Swallow's Nest and Featherstorm, I can dodge impermanence and turn off all hand traps.
If I open the tits, they're dead.
Well, I mean that would kind of.
That's generally how most decks function.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying Black Whirlwind, Simoon, Called by the Grave, and any Blackwing.
You search 3 cards. Sorry, 6 cards. You're probably gonna win.
7. No, actually, it's 9, because you search Gladius, then you make.
I mean, I meant like off of the Whirlwind, but yeah, I mean, as soon as you go into.
No. Off of Whirlwind, you search 9 cards.
Really?
Because you search Gladius, special summon Gladius while you have Simoon out. Normal summon Oster summons, go into Nothung. Then
he gives you another normal summon.
He does, which you use on the Chris you search off of
Right.
Wise. Then you bounce Chris to the hand to summon Zephyros and summon Chris.
Cute.
Yep. It's disgusting when it goes off.
Yeah, it's gross.
It does not go off often, but when it does, it's a full synchro board.
Mm-hmm.
And Boral Sword Drag. Dave has corrupted a server to be ping happy. Be happy, Conroy. I could be ping happy. I'm up a lot longer than Dave.
It's true.
Trading in one devil for another doesn't make you feel better.
Yeah, it does.
Barely getting over that.
OTK number compare.
I mean, Conroy, I think Dave has corrupted the server, period.
Well, I guess we better settle in for another 8 turns. I'll make some popcorn.
Mm.
Well, Conroy, you made the mistake of asking why someone would at you in the Discord. That's Ryan's fault, actually.
Oh, that is me.
That part is Ryan's fault.
I don't even know why it started, but it's hilarious. Did you see the last time I added Stable Boy? He was typing like as I was doing it.
Yeah, that was, and he was like, ah.
It's like he sent the message and saw what happened. He was like, ah. We could not have planned that any better.
Dynamiscus. Banished Fortress.
Solid.
Anchor Drill.
That's not a nation here.
That's an Infinitrack. Drill machine go.
Literally. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that if my son were to play a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, it'd be Infinitrax.
It's super fun.
I mean,
It's also
considering his favorite vehicle is a front-end loader, so there's that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was not
You
what I
should show.
expected.
What did you expect?
A level 4.
Oh no.
Meh. I actually picked wisely.
Yeah.
Solid.
Solid like a rock.
Oh no. It's slightly bigger than Crystal Heart.
Slightly.
Mostly. Now activate that Ancient Gear Fusion.
I have no idea whether or not his deck can recur it from the grave, so that's why I took it.
Or if
It
he's
can.
playing, he's probably not even playing more than one.
It can't recur it from the grave. Unless he's playing a really bad card.
God, it's so free. Alright.
Brokey Shoki.
Is that an in the grave effect to add that back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Dialysis effect. Dave's games take longer than your granny's jogs. You should have seen Jason versus Jurassic last tournament.
That was pretty bad.
Oh my god.
So we have, speaking of that match,
Mm-hmm.
we have a couple of video stream deck suggestions from the patrons. Ryan Smith would like to see Dave tackle generators. And Ebora would like to see Dave tackle or play Dark Lord. So those are the two that at some point next month at this point, I think. So in the month of July, we will see Dave struggle through some new decks and see how well he does. The last one was a mix-up of Spirit, the Shino Birds, and the Link Cross Crazy Orc Lake combo.
Which was not so crazy.
It was. By the end, Dave was starting to get the hang of it and actually looked pretty good.
I really want to make Toad, but I think it's the wrong play.
Very nice, Dave. That shows maturity.
You didn't just toad past. You've grown.
More beautiful, I mean.
You've changed. You're not the Davinator 1212 I know in my heart.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're still a dick.
I got shit in my deck, right? Yeah, thank God.
It always feels bad to activate Swap Frog and then be like, oh no.
Just send himself.
Frog.
Yeah, I guess send himself.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
Look at that. Just by thinking my playthrough, I got 2 negates instead of 1.
Wow! Congratulations.
Could have been a game.
You say that, but I don't know what his face down is.
Well,
I
I'm
could've
pretty sure it's
activated.
not a Mirror Force.
It wouldn't have mattered.
He's got something that he's been able to activate for like 2 turns, and it's driving me batty. I thought it was
It's a
Nibiru.
twin
That's why I just went into Crystal Heart Pass.
Thinking.
Thonking.
Thunking.
It's
That's
Are you kidding me?
It ends up just being his shitty connection, and I'm trying to like play around a card that doesn't exist.
It's probably Ancient Gear Reborn.
The face down? No, it was something in his hand. It was driving me batty. It was like every summon.
So they got some comments on that poll.
Mm-hmm.
I know it does some things, but the important part is that its name becomes Desprog. Yes, I most currently do. It says get dumped off swap frog, summoned off
Domped?
toad, and banished
Get
by
domped?
toad.
Domped
Cheetah,
frog.
never mind. That was Cheetah.
That was Cheetah.
I didn't even look at the name. I just knew it was Cheetah.
From the
I
garbled
thought
English.
it was just a normal frog monster. Odd. I are a Duel Links player. What do? Wait, frog is not a normal type? So yeah, everyone is in on the joke, and wait, it has an effect is up to 31%.
Wait, it has an effect? Let me just attack. Let me attempt to attack literally everything else on the board.
Bad game on his end. Sorry, everyone watching. Kaiju.
Looks like a water monster to me.
Dave had interruptions, so that's a thing.
Okay, Mr. El Jefe, let me tell you where you went wrong. You summoned Box off of Urgent Schedule because then, during the end phase, Super Express adds Box and Box adds Gear Frame. Then
Hey, look,
you
I got
use
more
Gear
monsters
Frame,
than I started.
Use Gear Frame, discarding Box to search a card. You search Ancient Gear Fusion normally.
That is the playline.
You always add Box because Box is a recursive advantage grabber. If you had added Box, you would have won. Because then you would have been able to summon Cag and murder Dave.
Attack with the Gamma for the disrespect.
Dave, attack with the 2200 monster.
Ryan. Boom! That's sloppy game 1. Pulled it out in game 2.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, so we are literally XO on the night.
Let's
Come on.
see if Jason...
Jason, you're up.
Fuck it up.
Oh, god damn it.
Let's see if Jason can pull it out, or if he's gonna stick it in.
And end up with another kid.
I actually want one, so.
Not with Conroy.
Dave, spectate.
Oh, oops. I just want to take on Jason. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll beat him. That way the record's still good. Or if I lose, record's still good.
It's
Dude!
Scissors. Jason's the kind of guy that would give up on the second toss and just throw the thing that lost to wouldn't through first.
That is not even how that goes most of the time, but sure.
Jason's the kind of guy to punch the other guy in the face.
He's like, I threw rock. I'm sorry, when my hands form a fist-like object, they just start
What the hell?
colliding with people's faces.
Uh-oh.
If you lose this game, Jason, we are no longer friends.
I'm with Dave on this one.
There's an awful lot of...
I think a game loss here gets you booted from this conversation.
Yeah, gets you booted. What's
We don't have Shadow
playing?
Realm here, but we do have admin.
Why are y'all doing this to me?
You can't even think. He's like, shit, how do you even play this deck?
If you lose this duel, you have to play Cheetah to win.
You lose. You have to lose your soul.
You lose your soul.
I'd be the kind of mad lad that would T-set on a shadow duel.
Oh man, who would have thought that if you add Dark Magician to your deck suddenly works if you have Dark Magician in your deck.
Wait, why would you be talking about a deck without Dark Magician? If you're playing a Dark Magician deck, you kind of have to play Dark Magician. Why would you play a deck without Dark Magician and a Dark Magician deck?
I don't know why you would play a deck that doesn't have Dark Magician in it when you're playing a Dark Magician deck.
What could he
If only-
possibly be thinking of chaining to that? Oh, it was Mermail? Oh.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, this is Mermail.
Yep, did Jason just OTK him? No, he doesn't have enough damage.
No, close, but no.
Can you do 2 Apprentice Illusion Magicians?
No. Is that a once per turn?
It's not a once per turn.
Jason's just gonna what?
Would have gotten down to 15.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Dark
Hero.
Magician.
I like it.
Okay.
Not enough.
Apprentice from hand.
If only.
All right, Jason, you have literally nothing protecting you. Except your MST you just said. Let's open the gates.
Well, that'll negate everything.
Ah! That's not
a water monster.
That's not Dark Magician.
So, Jason, do you have any last words before you get kicked?
Conroy was like, yo, guys, I'm about to end this whole man's career. Set one pass.
I'm serious, Jason. What are your last words?
Conroy was banking on the fact that Dark Magician can't OTK. So he's like, you know what? I want the extra card.
If only Jason played Dark Magician Girl, then he could have voted.
True.
Actually, yeah, you're not wrong.
I know I'm not wrong because I already did the math.
This is what you get for trying to make a character accurate deck.
Or more character accurate.
Punished severely.
The restrictions were incredibly specific.
I think Jorno's theme, but only the good part is playing for Conroy after this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Jason. There's a lot of chains going on over there.
A lot of chains. Jason, you find his drugs, don't you?
Jason, you find drugs. Oh god.
Yada yada. Is there anything he can top deck?
No. It's Dark Magician.
Top top deck's literal Dark Magician.
He would have to top deck Dark Magic Circle
Rod.
into Third Soul.
Magician's Rod, maybe, to search out a Eternal Soul.
He would have to. He would have to circle into Soul. He would have to circle into Soul.
Yeah. Can you?
Because then
have,
he could.
right? Because it does specify.
Well, Jason, what are your last words?
Y'all jinxed me. Because truth be told, y'all did, and I hit you all for it.
I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have super polyed.
You should not have.
You wasted
Definitely should not have.
I didn't expect him to main deck Kaiju. I'm gonna be quite honest. That was
It's
like, wait.
Mail.
They main deck a
Especially Gamma Cell. Always assume your big monster is going to get Kaiju'd.
Yeah, that's why I make like 3 big monsters.
Alright, here comes Jason with the lit.
No,
beam,
it's
too.
the deck building is really biting Jason in the ass here because if he did run Dark Magician, he would have, or Dark Magician Girl, he would have been fine.
I would have been okay. That was a me thing.
Is the game bugged? I mean, if the searchable cards don't go away, just
then we'll just
close out and Jason will surrender again.
Yeah. I'd like to see that Ty Wolf has lost screen pop up.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate all.
I'm joking.
Can't believe that didn't break.
I'm joking, Jason. It's just really unfortunate. Like, oh man.
Are you trying to break, Dave?
No, Marty keeps jumping up here and knocking things off of it.
Nice.
He jumped up
At
and
my
knocked this off. I don't know how it didn't break, frankly.
Wooden floors.
He just slunk away. My own actions caused a loud noise, and now I'm scarred kitty.
But I do think that you're playing too large of a evoked engine.
Still sends for cost, though, right?
Oh,
Ew, it's so dumb.
And for costs.
I mean-
Hashtag mermail.
I mean, to be fair, impermanencing that does help mitigate the absolute swelling advantage it creates to just okay advantage.
Yeah, unless he has another Dragoons in hand
Technically, he's
already.
-1 at the moment, so
Unless he has another Dragoons in hand already.
gross.
Ugh.
Okay, back to even. Back to even. It's still salvageable, Jason. Still salvageable.
I mean, unless he can get or Moulin Glacier.
Here's needle fiber.
Sending for
Yeah, I
cost
guess-
is broke. Like,
Yeah.
Konami
Needle
gotta stop
fiber,
doing
summon
that.
the Gusto, summon chicken.
Lapis Dragon. Is that a new one?
Yep, it
Oh,
came
yeah.
out in
Savage Strike.
Yes. It's like it was one of the last couple of sets. It's
That's what the card picture says.
I think it was.
it has been within the last couple of main sets.
Yeah, but it's really broke because it's just.
I thought
summon
I actually was noodling it.
Yeah, and then he'll summon the Gusto tuner.
Because it's almost like it was.
Why is
it
it
was
every
meant-
match I freaking play, I see this goddamn Christian?
Oh, Fishborg launcher. That's not the Gusto.
broke? That's a broken Shokin right there.
That is a broken choke.
I'll go into Savage Dragon.
Ooh.
Ooh! A negate!
Fancy.
I wish I could make this. It's a water.
Mm-hmm.
If only all of your monsters couldn't be used as synchro material.
Well, I mean, it's just
I mean,
Totem, but
if you're playing Lapis Dragon, you just have it's a 3, right? So you have to make it with one of the Marin stuff,
It's a 5.
No.
or you would make it with a 3.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Because I mean that might be the card to try to make with it because needle fiber is a water, so that part's
What the
hell
part's
is
good.
that?
What is this?
You don't know what
It
Desert
discard a
Locust?
secret star when the turn player discards one card.
And loop.
What the fuck is
Turn during your
that?
opponent's main phase immediately after the shard synchro summon using cards you control.
This card's really weird. It's like
new
formula. It's like formula, but
It's an
a-
Excel synchron, but it also you have to discard the turn player.
I've
So
never
you
seen
have to,
this card.
You really have to summon it off of Needle Fiber.
Yes.
The fuck is this thing?
It's a
It's
it's a common from like 3 main sets ago that no one thought anything of.
What the hell?
It's not bad. It's
I was
Cute.
waiting for Needle Fiber.
It's Lava Golem.
How rude! How rude!
It's a TCG exclusive from like 2 sets ago, Kieran. Okay, well, you know what else was 2 sets ago? Way more important cards.
Like what?
Needle Fiber.
2 sets ago?
Dual Overload.
I just bought one. Thanks to
so
you.
servant. Place
That's
one.
a really good card.
Nice. I'll just draw that next turn.
Nope. This turn. Right now.
Yep. Soul Servant stacks the deck, then you draw it.
It's almost like they were like, oh damn, putting Upstart at 1 really hurts Dark Magicians. We should give them their own Upstart.
Pretty much. And it becomes more than an upstart.
Yes.
Yeah. Normally you combine it with Souls because you set Circle on top, draw it off of Souls, activate Circle to stack your deck, and then draw what you stacked off Soul Servant.
Oh.
Oh, damn! Damn!
Insert the Iron Man getting boosted by Thor's lightning gif. Well, how about that?
Ouch.
Damn!
That's why he's a gym leader.
That is why he's a gym leader.
Oh, that's
The thing
also
is,
why
he
Called by the
actually
Grave is fucking fantastic.
He literally was like, I guess I'll do this. Like he was like, I hope this works. Like, because if I'm wrong,
I mean, banishing your Dark Magician isn't the worst thing in the world anyway. The spice would have been to use it, turn off like the Dark Magicians or whatever, like negate their effect by banishing this thing from grave.
the Dark Magicians.
Don't they count as Dark Magician on board?
No, not even a little
No,
bit.
they do not.
What am I
They
thinking?
have an
of?
effect that involves it, though.
The Dark Magician Dragon Knight dude.
Okay, yeah, he would work. You could turn him off.
What? Okay.
With the same original name, so I don't think it would work.
Oh, maybe not. Is it original name?
Yep.
It is original.
That way it doesn't create the prohibition loop with Cyber Dragon. which is still a thing. Even though people try and say it's not, it is.
Oh no!
I said his bait. I mean, he's only got one other card in hand, so...
Yeah, but can Dark Magician out 3k attack?
Nope.
Could barely out 2,500 defense.
Yikes skis.
Kieran, or Conroy might not draw into, like, something good.
Ooh.
There's the
Magician's Soul.
The one card to make my deck function.
Too bad Spirals got it first.
Do you think if Spirals did not, like, if Master Plan was banned prior to Souls being announced or released, do you think it would have spiked up as much as it did?
Yeah, still would have. It's so good. You can put it in every...
I would have thought it. I think it would be very expensive. I don't think it'd be $100-something bucks.
I mean, it probably would have leveled out where it is currently, right?
Probably.
Yeah. You can put it in every deck. There is no deck that can't run Magician's Souls.
It's just, it works better in some than others.
Yeah, I mean, it's at 80 right now, 80 to 90-ish right now. So, I mean, I could see it leveling out at maybe 70 without the...
Yikes. Top deck Deep Sea Diva in Mermails.
I'm really surprised that they made it so that it can work in other decks. Why did they do that?
I think because Dark Magician isn't a official archetype, they had to make it generic enough to encompass all of the
couldn't it
dark...
just send any Dark Magician or... You could just say just send any Dark Magician monster from your deck to the grid. Like, it wouldn't... That would...
But then it wouldn't include Modi, it wouldn't include Apprentice Illusion Magician, it wouldn't include the Palladiums.
Because they wanted to include those guys too.
I want to give you a turn.
Oh, playing with their food.
Conroy plays dangerously. And
Yeah,
that's why he's a gym leader.
Make your opponent think they have a chance.
Yeah.
And then
Speaking
boom,
of-
horn drill.
Speaking of gym leader, Dave wants to play Pokemon.
I do want to play Pokemon. People in the shot, would you be interested in watching Ryan struggle through Pokemon Red? He's never played a Pokemon game.
Not all the way
Can
through
we
it.
at least give him Fire Red?
Yeah, Fire
I was
Red.
gonna say Fire Red. Did I say Red Red?
Yeah. Yeah, you said Red.
Yeah, no,
Because,
it'd be Fire Red because Fire
I
Red.
don't want to play Red.
No, I don't want to have that glitchy mess where agility just like boosts all your stats. Focus energy doesn't work.
Kick does 1 damage as recoil.
Yeah, like it just, none of it works right. But
Russia.
plus, there's more to Fire Red. Like you have the bonus like post game and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fucking do it.
Although I would be able to show Ryan how to do the missing no glitch. That'd be fun.
I mean, technically, if we played Fire Red, we could be done in 5 minutes.
Use that stupid exploit.
It's not a stupid exploit.
The gym,
It's right-
the gym
it's
challenge
right
is
up-
taking all agency away from the tournament. Has anyone started the gym challenge yet?
Yeah, several people.
Nice.
Oh, Liam sleeved all my code generators.
For those in the chat who don't know what we're talking about, on my Discord, if you guys aren't members, which you should be, we have a ambient quest for all Discord members. Yu-Gi-Oh! Gym Challenge. We have 8 gyms, and you gotta Pokemon battle your way through it with whatever deck you want, and the gyms all have a themed meta deck. So you have 8 gyms of absolute grueling doom to get through, but if you get all of the badges, you get to face... Well, it's, I guess, the Elite 2 at this moment, but ideally it'd be like an Elite 4. So,
Well, I mean, my plan on it was to do a relay, which I wouldn't want to do more than 2 relays, because getting down to, you know, your opponent down to 0 with their life points, then having someone tag right in with full life points and a full hand immediately is quite difficult.
It's grueling.
I will say that I don't think Dave and I are going to be I would say that Dave and I would not play meta decks for that reason. We would play probably some of our fun decks. So if you were able to get through the gauntlet of 8 meta decks and then face Dave and I with some non-meta decks, you should have at least a good chance of winning. And if you do win on stream, you will be granted the status of gym leader.
Yeah.
And you can
And the
choose
gyms right now, in order from least difficult to most difficult, is Mermail, Invoked. There's 2 variants. Salamandrate, True King Dino, Altergeist, Dragon Link, Adamancipator, and then Eldritch.
Just do something if I kill it.
Yeah, I'll read it.
I don't know.
Did you try reading it?
Is Roy still complaining that it's not like a 1-for-1 Pokemon Red thing?
We've
Was
already
someone
had a go about that.
I mean, no one was complaining per se. They were asking about it or saying, "Should we do this?" But no one's complained.
The problem, I would have loved to keep them absolutely themed to like the original Pokemon gyms. The trouble is that a couple of the types don't translate over very well. Like Psychic, ironically, Psychic, yeah, it's like Psychic. Ironically, best type in Gen 1. In Yu-Gi-Oh's, one of the worst. So like, it's a
Definitely
shitty synchro
to-
spam at best. That's not a fun gym challenge.
Yeah, it would have to be non-meta.
And here's
just
Roy
for
bitching
fun.
about Spellcast. It doesn't matter. It's not forced. The whole concept is a funsy thing. Ugh.
There are no gyms in Yu-Gi-Oh.
There's no gyms in
I mean,
Yu-Gi-Oh. They could be whatever you want them to be.
If we wanted to be that petty, Roy, I would just change the Spellcaster Gym to a Dark Gym, or the Spellcaster Gym to the Psychic Gym, the Psychic Gym to the Dark Gym, and change the Dino Gym to the Fuck You Gym.
I like that.
Pyro and Reptile.
It's they taking an existing properties theme and running with it.
You know that
Oh
scene,
shit!
You know that's
Wait,
Ooh,
what?
VFD.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what?
This is what we get for looking away for a minute.
Bismander increases the levels of all mermaids you control by 2. So he made VFD legit with 2 level 9s.
Lol.
Damn!
Now, so you know that scene? You know that scene where in The Simpsons where Stan Lee takes the Batmobile and just like tries to shove the thing in it and just destroys the Batmobile? And he's like, "Look, it's fitting just fine," and little bits and pieces of the Batmobile are falling out. That's what this would be if we tried to like make it perfect.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
no.
If you aren't gonna stick with it, then don't bother. I mean, we can just do that.
Oh no.
No, Conroy!
Should have activated VFD's effect first.
You were the gatekeeper. He is my gatekeeper, though.
Also, in Yu-Gi-Oh, if we were to have gyms, why wouldn't there be a Spellcaster gym?
Yeah.
It's one of the best types in the game. There would be one.
Stick with it, then
Weird
why
that we don't have
bother?
a warrior gym.
What do you mean, why bother? I mean, why bother doing any of this if that's your attitude?
I mean, it's not like
If you don't like it, you don't have to do it. I mean,
So
like
it's
the ghost
really
gym
optional.
the ghost gym is probably one of the hardest challenges to do if you manage to defeat the dragon gym. Because we're playing Dragon Link FTK.
have fun with that.
It's gonna be a format.
The objective is to not play fake Pokemon. The objective is to give people in the Discord a ambient tournament to throw their testing at. If you can
And get better at Yu-Gi-Oh!
and
in the
get better at
process.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Something for it. So it's not just I don't know. It's completely up to you if you want to get better. If you don't want to get better with your deck, then don't play.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, like, I wanted to have something that you guys can just kind of always be doing in the Discord, as opposed to just yammering with Ryan or I or Connor or Marion. Like, I wanted, like, you guys to be kind of doing your own thing as well, not just directly interacting with us. I love being in the Discord. It's a lot of fun to yammer with you guys and make stupid jokes, and everyone, you know, we have a thing going on. But it's like, having you guys have like ambient stuff that you can kind of do all the time and work towards, I want it to be like a fun thing, like something to do there, as opposed to just chat. Like if you guys want to make a dating sim, you could do that, or if you wanted to
Please don't.
I was gonna say, talk about your favorite
Nope.
hentai. You could do that too. My
Just,
suggestions are going to get worse, actually.
My only concern about it is doing them in order puts a lot of pressure on the first gym.
Yeah.
And not a lot
Yeah,
on the
we
rest
didn't
of them.
want to.
I haven't figured that part out, because part of the fun is working your way
Up the ladder.
Up the
up
tier.
the ladder.
But I was worried about Brock getting just absolutely swamped with people that get like
Right.
3
God
in
damn
and
it! I
quit.
gotta work with this level 10.
I think the only thing that I could think of was have the first couple, have it be like a pyramid kind of thing, where the first couple gyms have a lot of gym leaders, and then it gets less and less as they go up. The issue we ran into is I don't think many people know how to play mermails.
Well, also we were not spoiled for.
For what, true
No.
Draco players?
We were not spoiled for choice. We don't have a ton of people in the Discord that are both competent enough with the decks they play and are able to give constructive criticism on when you fail.
True.
Because the idea is it's supposed to be a learning experience, not a just like see how hard you can scrub out. Like that doesn't teach you guys anything.
Essentially, the gym leader's goal is inevitably to lose. That is, that is as like a teacher, or
It's supposed to be a teaching moment. Y'all said it
yeah,
right.
your end goal is to lose to that person, and
That they
we
figure
kinda
out a way
put-
to actually become superior to.
And we kind of put a lot of the better players lower down on or higher up in the tiers. Like the last gym is ran by Winda.
Who has like a perfect tournament record or something stupid.
No. But she's
but-
she's one of the only people in the Discord that has legitimately topped YCS events. Like
Good for her.
she was playing. She
and
played.
literally the reason I gave her I ended up going with the Eldritch is because she didn't know the deck. So I was trying to do a little bit of a handicap.
Yeah, it would be very unfair if she was the Invoke Shadal player when she was playing Shadals since they've been released.
Nah, man, just make her Gym 1 and just like absolute.
Winda is number 6 on the challenge
She
leaderboard.
that way she's Brock when you pick Pikachu, not Brock when you pick Bulbasaur. So, like, just this insurmountable wall with nothing you can do to be anything good against it.
Just as like, for those of you in the stream who may not know, Winda is the reason that I am this good at the game. She's taught me nearly everything I know.
Yeah, there's a smug yandere Kieran. Smug.
If you would turn your attention to the screen, you can see a man getting totally brutalized.
Oh, there goes Rod. Oh, here comes the next one.
Is this
Here,
what the
And yet still, I go, why is Halifax allowed?
Hold on, it's getting
Jason
worse.
getting brutalized. I was like, what do you mean? I look down and I see Trish and Mole and Glacia. I was like, ooh, that's
Yep.
a lot of cards.
I was gonna make calamities and then go into desert locust, so you're gonna start with 2 cards and not be able to activate any effects.
If he had made Blafnir, he could have started with 1 card.
That's
Okay.
true.
Okay, Ryan. Do you
What?
think
Do you think Jason can do it with 3 cards?
It's 2 cards.
No monster effect.
Because he can go into Desert Locust right now.
That's true, I forgot. Man.
The fuck?
You're supposed to go into Desert Locust first.
Before VFD?
Yeah.
What is it, a dark or an earth?
It
Wind?
doesn't matter. VFD prevents. Oh wait, all monsters in your opponent's possession. Get fucked.
VFD's really good.
Right in the main phase.
Alright,
So
no,
he
I thought
can't
it was,
even-
I thought it was
wait for
all
Jason
cards.
to do something.
I thought it was all cards. That's why. So
It is. It's all cards become that attribute, but only ones your opponent controls can activate their effects.
Oof. There's the Alistair no coming.
Did you hard draw the invocation?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna discard it.
What the hell? I gotta discard a card?
Yeah, that's what
Clear
Desert
card.
Locust does.
Here come the Locust.
I just like everything about your life right now.
That was rough.
You know the worst part? Jason has no access to any of the good invoked monsters.
You know what's really weird is like, I can't believe Jason has anything he can do after getting Trished, Mold, and Locust. Like the fact that he has
At least-
anything is
Yeah, at least this isn't the Auroradon version. There could have been 4 negates on top of that.
he did.
Here comes Purgatrio. Or is that called by the grave?
Fucking yuck.
Yay!
Oh my god, he's already dead.
Jesus Christ!
It didn't even let me go for Purgatrio. It was just fuck you, Jason.
Oh, because Almirage is a dark. Aww.
Mirage is not dark.
You have to get that in the grave, right?
You could have attacked
Yeah,
with
you
Almirage.
would have had to go into the grave.
Yep,
Why did you banish your Dark Magician?
because fuck me. Like, I really, no matter what I did, I'm literally surrendering.
VFD does stop attacks.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I mean, you could have had biggest number.
I would have
Right.
chose. Well, I would have.
You would have made Cocytus. That's the best thing you could have done.
I guess you could have. Could you not have gone into? Are you not running the water?
Oh, that's-
No,
You're not running Cocytus?
no. My extra deck, I end up just.
No, he's
Right.
running the Earth at Ignister because
I got the Earth one. I expected to see more Earth and more light and more light. For some reason, my last matches involved everything that was not light and dark, and mostly Earth. So
Well, there's
I-
a dark. Well, Jason,
It's
there's
a
a
part
dark
where you pull
one.
up your deck and laugh at it, right?
Oh my god, Ryan,
Jason.
stop making fun of his extra deck.
Jason, there's a dark monster right there.
Super party.
Oh man, Super Poly would have been sick.
Jason was just sticking
already
out the back and
dead.
shot. I have a full hand of cards.
Oh no.
You have Gallagher in defense mode.
I mean, it technically stops every other effect now.
It cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. Oh, he's
All the
already dead.
Oh,
All the answers.
gross.
At round 3, he had every answer possible,
That
and he
was
plucked every
rough.
card. Yo,
That
he
was
plucked evenly matched. He plucked.
Yeah.
that was,
That is what the mermaid do.
that was
Hey,
like that was like
ugh.
what's his face punching the hobos. Like they just didn't even stand a chance. That was just
Liam.
Liam punching hobos.
Uh,
Put up your dukes. Oh God, put up. Just
well,
oh.
Sorry,
I
Hobo Jason.
I think that's it for us tonight,
I
friends.
think that is it for us. Well, we're gonna end on that
We're gonna-
that note.
We're gonna end on that sad thing. All right, thank you guys for joining us. Sorry it ran a little late. My fault. But what? How many rounds we got left? What is this? 5? We said there were 7.
Just 2 more.
2 more. So that means next week we finish it up, and then I think we might start Ryan's playthrough of the Pokemans. I don't know.
See if we can get the emulator working or not.
So let's call for night, and I will talk to you guys next time. Where the fuck is the thing?
The big